Okay, let's see. There we go. For whatever reason, and you guys know when this is off, but then blah. There you go. So I don't know what was going on, but anyway, we're back. Thank you, Zach. Welcome in, welcome in. As I was saying, it is Tuesday, the second day of this week. We're continuing the stream. I have a pretty good feeling we'll be facing GROUDON. So, I reckon what we could do is probably we start the stream now, and we can talk about the presents once we get some more people. Does that sound about right? If we want, sound activate. If we want, we could still discuss little bits of the presents. We're 15 hours into the game. What's up, Armania? Hello, hello. I'm doing so well. Thank you for asking. Doing great these days. Just really putting the best foot forward. I hope you guys are doing well. What are the standouts for you guys as far as this direct? Because I did catch it a little later than expected. Again, I quite enjoyed it off rip. I didn't have any attachment or expectation. Sorry, the conversation is hilarious. And oh, Cheeky, you know what? I'm looking at Cheeky as I see green, I think grass, and I'm thinking we're in fire. We should be fine. We should be fine. Actually, maybe we ought to do some battling here so we can level up Cheeky, who is wildly been disappointing. So a new mega that we saw, and we also saw a bit of champions. So I'm very excited for champions. I'm not sure if it's going to be free to play or something you pay for. To me, Nintendo was smart enough to make it something you have to pay for, and whether or not that's smart or greedy, you know. Yeah, exactly. What they did show is worth discussing, as I expected. And please, guys, after, you know, the stream is done and I'm no longer streaming and all that, if you're going to remember one thing from me, do not let cynicism ever take over your heart. Exactly what I expected. Advertisements for things, people, yeah. Saw so many people, like, one of the top comments was, this could have been an email off video. Other stupid comments like that. And then, you know, I saw someone say, oh, the Japanese YouTube video page, or like the Twitter side of things, everyone's so much more thankful and grateful, or, you know, at the very least more positive. And I'm not saying we have to sit here and be like on our hands and knees saying, thank you so much, Nintendo. You blessed us with this, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not even that. It's just that the energy of these kind of things, that's why, you know, actually, it's not Pokemon fans that turn me away from, like, streaming in the Fakemon community. It's just that I don't resonate with it as much anymore from the creative side. But any fandom, its greatest strength is its passion. Like, it's an amazing thing to have. I don't participate in fandoms as much these days. I kind of participate in just enjoying the product on my own, and I'll just share my excitement, you know, with the people I care about. But when I watched the presents, again, it's not like I was sitting there with high expectations and I'm like, this is the thing I've been waiting weeks for and this and that. No, I literally woke up. I woke up late. I caught it at the end of after I worked out and got back in, and I enjoyed it. Pokemon Concierge looks awesome. Surfetch'd and Pichu. I love Surfetch'd, so them making him a main character of something, so cool. I love the variety of it. The Pokepark thing, how exciting is that? There's a lot of cool stuff. Look at this guy holding his tids. You know what? He's gonna explode on me, so I'm gonna run. I know this guy. Now work out. All that complaining about where the stuff. Yeah, exactly. They multiple. Exactly. And you know, we're saying we're not expecting much in a negative way. It's more like, realistically, the same fans that say let them cook are the ones that are like, why aren't there, you know, this many new games and this and that and the other? We're here to, you know, enjoy a fandom that we really care about and grew up with and have a connection to. But even when they do announce and share this cool information, it's like, you'll never win, you know? But yeah, if somebody over here, if Armania or Zach, if we want to, if you don't mind, go down the list in the order. If you can quickly scrounge that up, we can kind of tackle that stuff. I do want to go over Mega Dragonite. I want to go over Mega Dragonite's design, because I have been a very art-oriented Team Aqua for life. Me and you both, my dog. Mega Dragonite, because I'm a art channel, right? Fakemon art channel for now. I'll be shifting over things very soon. What's up, Justin? I do want to talk about its design when more and more people get in there. Our mod Seraph is here. Please be on your best behavior. He has been known to use violent and deadly measures to punish the wicked and the evil. Like his design? Okay, they typically advertise stuff most people don't care about as much as the main stuff you came for being. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Even then, I don't think it's fair to say they typically advertise stuff most people don't care as much about. It's more like this is their IP. This is their consolidated chance to get everyone up to date on all the new happenstances on both new things and updates for every fan of Pokemon there is under the sun. You could be a fan of Pokemon Sleep. I'm not. And not in like a negative way. I'm not a fan. It's more like, it's not for me. But I'm happy for the Sleep fans to see whatever is there for them. And then the Go fans get something. Seraph and I play Pokemon Unite. We get excited when we see the little Unite things. I'm not happy about Homo, because he's one of my most... That whole line is one of my least favorite designs. Shout out to Iris Chroma. They love Homo so much, so... you know, they're very excited. That's fine. But, like, I'm not going to take anybody's wind off of their sails. Is that the way you say it? Getting its Mega, By the time I got, I was like, dude, it's the design we've been seeing on Google for years. Took elements from Dragonite to add the Mega. I think it looks nice. It's a design similar. I knew it said they made Dragonite even uglier. That's the biggest cap I've ever seen in my life. I still prefer Dragonair. Yeah. Should we jump into the Mega Dragonite stuff? Do we have enough people here to... Because I don't want to, like... I know people are going to come in. Cheeky is confused. I don't want people to come in and then be like, Bonnie, what did you think of the presents? What did you think of the... this thing? What did you think of that thing? Oh, he brought out Lincoln. Lincoln? Strength him to... Strength is such a dumb name for a move. Like a move attack. Oh my god, Lincoln, my man. It's tiny wings. Overall, I'm indifferent to it. I swear, and again, I'm gonna save my thoughts on Mega Dragonite. Actually, chat, I want to hear what you guys think is my opinion on Mega Dragon. Mod Seraph can't answer because we talked about it earlier today. But do you guys think I like the design or don't? Based on everything I've, you know, expressed over in the past about my favorite designs, this, that, and the other. Finally, they're giving us good Pokemon character customization. I mean, we've had it in the past, so I wouldn't say finally. You know, Kalos, that first time around, had really great customization. I think Lola had good as well. However, I don't quite remember. I think it was Gen 9 was the one that was you know, the disappointing batch. It'd be a Legend ZA bundle, really, Justin? What does that look like? I don't like it, says Zach. Okay, curious. Back it up. This is fun. This is really fun. I'll answer down the line, but I love to hear your guys' thoughts. Like, why would Bonnie like or dislike a certain design? That's fun. We saw some stuff for the Pokemon Show Concierge. By the way, gorgeous. The art style looks great. When it comes to Concierge, I couldn't believe how much I enjoyed that first season. Because, you know, obviously, when you look at the art style, the obvious thing is it's a kid show. But no, that much level in art, that care that goes into building out those models. Obviously, everyone can enjoy Pokemon, but it's almost like they were targeting an older crowd or millennials or something for Concierge, because you've got someone who's overwhelmed, excuse me, by their job and life, and you know, it's a new avenue where it's not about, you know, fighting and battling. It was really such a fun watch. I can't wait for part 2. Pokemon Unite adding Latios and Latias. I'm very excited for that. Mod Seraph and I, we're on the road to the Masters rank. We've been playing Pokemon Go event with Dynamax. I don't have a connection to Go as much anymore. I used to do like my daily spins and grab a Pokemon just to do the checklist, but I kind of fell off of that. Same with Pokemon Masters EX. I was very on top of the dailies for that. In general, after a while, I dropped most of my gachas because it was kind of like filling a void after some time of just boredom. And I'm like, I'm not really getting anything out of it. And that's not to say if you enjoy it, you know, you're wasting your time. Do what's fun for you. You know, enjoy what's fun for you. And I just, like, for example, I do my dailies for the Pokemon card game, and I enjoy it because it's kind of like, you know, so easy that, you know, it takes a couple of minutes, and I just like collecting the stuff. It's more my scene versus, like, I don't want to sit there and try to figure out teams for battling and Fire Emblem Heroes and put your units. It's fun, but I'm like, you know, I'm good off of it for now. New raids in Scarlet Violet. There you go. We get the shinies of the, what is it? The ruinous treasures or whatever they are. That's pretty cool. The performance update, that's true for Scarlet and Violet. Like, it actually looks pretty decent, right? Justin writes, I think Bonnie would say something technical and awful about it and then go 5 minutes and chat. What's your thoughts? True. Meteor writes, BDSP had varied outfits, but you couldn't... Yeah, I haven't seen what that looked like. I wonder if that was, you know, them kind of limiting it was a nod to the generation it's from. You know, didn't have that same levels to it, you know? Let's go into this cap. Masters EX Champions coming out in 2026. Yeah, Champions coming out is very exciting. Again, I do believe that Champions could come out free to play, and then they make the money, you know, they make the money through... You missed, Cheeky. They make the money through microtransactions, but it's Nintendo. I'm betting they could charge for it. Yeah, let's go, Cheeky. Good dodge. I was Cheeky's... Cheeky just missed 3 times in a row and just died to a self-destruct. Cheeky, what are we doing? We're live on stream. I need you to be better. So, what do you guys think? Do you think they'll charge something like $60 to $80 for Showdown? Again, I think it would be smarter to make it free to play. That way, like, you know, I don't care if you're going to, you know, charge me for outfits. I'm not going to buy outfits, you know? Somebody else could. But considering how many millions of people bought Mario Kart, you know, for the outrageous price that they did, we're, by our actions, giving Nintendo the leeway, the go-ahead to start charging and doing all this dumb shit that everyone would... I mean, we do complain about it, but clearly it's not enough because people don't actually vote with their wallets, right? They don't. We've seen that. Champions coming out, ZA coming out October 16th, which is pretty cool. I crashed out when the boyfriend was finally revealed. Who's the boyfriend? A new mobile game that costs $8? What's the new mobile game? IDK, I feel like you expect us to expect you say like it, which tells me you don't like to pull the wool over our heads. TCG live competition broadcasted. Yeah, that's really cool. What's up, Oni? Welcome and welcome in. Same way I used to play them heavily and it just turned into a chore. Yep, exactly. Pokepark Kanto. Guys, so what is Shinies finally? What do you guys think of Pokepark Kanto? Before I say that, I kind of like that Dragonite's a larger tail, so if you take out his legs and he looks more serpentine. Legendary dogs and Pokemon Sleep. Although I could have sworn I saw like Raikou there before. I think Pokemon Friends was kind of dumb. What's Pokemon Friends again? Remind me what that is. Pokemon Friends, heard it would cost $8. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. That looks hella cool. I love they're like, have your eureka moment every day. Oh, the boyfriend from Pokemon Concierge that made Haru crash out so bad. Haru crashed out so bad she had to work. Haru crash out. No, I mean, but that's what life is. You know, like you have to face reality. You know, I love that that happened. Um, you know, it's storytelling. You're forced to bring out the emotions you're hiding from. I'm very excited, and that's just a human thing to be able to relate to. Love and loss and how you bounce back. I am very intrigued of how they'll do that because we don't really get to see that side of things. Um, you know, in Pokemon, like these more grown up and not even grown up. Like you can love, you know, and be in a relationship. You know, high school romance is a thing, right? Um, so I'm very curious how they'll handle that. I think that's pretty cool. Um, oh God, this guy's gonna self-destruct, right? We should probably run. Trapped by Sandtoon. Rock throw. Okay, we can handle it. Yeah. I'm not gonna deal with you, bro. I'm not dealing with you. Oh yeah, so Pokemon Friends. If it's $8, it's $8. If it's free, even cooler. Am I gonna pick it up? Probably not. But I think it's really cool. I think it's such a fun, cute little concept. Kind of reminds me of like, it's almost like WarioWare. Obviously not as kooky, but like, you know, it's like your Wordle fix. I don't know if it's like a new game a day, or if there's like a ton of different style of puzzles. Like they showed a bunch of those puzzles, and then there's like 10, 15, 20 different levels in each thing. And that way the developers could like work on something ahead of time, right? Like whatever it is. I don't know if it means like daily they deliver out new rounds in like a game mode, right? Like connecting the tracks. I think it's a very inoffensive game. I think it's pretty cute. It's very Pokemon-like, it feels like, in its nature, even if it's not like what you would expect. No new Pokemon games either, which you could also get a market from. I'm not surprised we didn't see any of this, but it's kind of strange how a beloved side game doesn't get installments anymore. Who knows? Maybe they're working on something new. It could be that the sales weren't consistent anymore. Maybe they don't resonate with that kind of game, and they're challenging themselves to make, you know, new types of games, which we've seen as they, you know, kind of move from like more, even outside of like, when I say mainline, meaning for consoles, there's now a stream of games across mobile, right? Friends, Sleep. There was that Magikarp Jump game, which we were all addicted to. Love that game. Masters EX, Go, TCG. You know, all of that is a balancing act, you know? I skipped everything but ZA stuff. Pokemon Friends is a puzzle game. It's free on mobile, but 10. Oh, that's interesting. TCG Pokemon got leaked Johto? Nice. Pretty cool. Pokepark is kind of neat, but the way you make a real life attraction for kids and not. Exactly. I think that could be something that you easily add to the park they're building here, or that's already built, Epic, in Florida, where they have the Nintendo World. Add that Pokemon right into that Nintendo section, and it's just yet another reason people can go out and check it out, which is very cool. We're finally getting two-tone hair colors in a Pokemon protagonist. No interest there, but it definitely... Hello, Rykar. Yes, we've been talking about it. We've been talking about it this entire time. So, yeah, I guess what I'll do now that we've got a bunch of us here, I do want to talk about... Finally, we're going to talk about Mega Dragonite. So here's Mega Dragonite's page. What's up, Gumi? Welcome in. Just joined the stream, not a worry. I mean, like in the forest is some sort of app. Yeah, it would be really cool. I think Gumi, like for example, if you go to the Harry Potter world, you can use the wand and interact with the world. What if, you know, you buy, and let's be honest, it's a theme park, expect to buy stuff. You know, your price of admission is one thing. Maybe you buy like the special Pokeball and you can pretend to throw the Pokeball at like these, you know, and there might be animatronics, or, you know, in the video they showed off like these kind of general statues, and maybe that's what they're going for, or maybe that's just kind of a depiction of what they want to do. I think it'll be very limited animatronics, like kind of like Disney rides. But you've got to also be careful because weather is a thing. So with rain and this and that, I truly wonder what it should be. My friend and I have been fighting about it. We could have at least made Mega Dragonite Blue Artist Bonny's take. So we're going to talk about it. Yeah, I liked it. He calls it trash. The whole Twitter on side, half an insert and YouTube on mine. So this is what I'm going to say. The tail being so insanely large is very jarring to me, especially when I see it here. As Zach said, it's kind of, you know, a peel back to Dragonair, where if you were to remove the limbs, it becomes very serpentine. I would wager no one in the world is gonna be happy about a Mega Dragon. Because on one hand, many people love Dragonite, and then a lot of people love Dragonair. A lot of people expect Megas to, at sometimes, kind of be a chance to revise a poor design or a design philosophy they didn't agree with, right? So 1,000,001 people have surmised that Mega Dragonite should be blue because Dragonair is blue. I don't necessarily agree with that, because the design philosophy has always been, for Megas, you take the Dragonite and you evolve that. You make the Dragonite more Dragonite. You make the Salamence more Salamence. You make the Tyranitar more Tyranitar. So I'm not saying you couldn't make him blue, and in fact, hey, you know, you could acknowledge that it's such a weird evolution to Dragonair that the shiny is blue. Okay? For the most part, I really like this design. Quite a bit, actually. I know a lot of people don't like the wings. They think it's strange. I think it brings a lot of character to the design. So, it soars around using large wings on its head. Mega Dragonite has distinct Dragonair-like features, such as a pearl on its tail and wings on its head that act as feelers. Thanks to Mega Evolution, Dragonite can now fly faster and farther than before. I really like that despite, again, not being blue, they can acknowledge not only what the fans want, but, you know, still link it back to Dragonair while making it largely be the Mega Evolution, right? It's an evolution to Dragonite. It's not like Megas has never been like, this is the fourth design and we're evolving upon the last concept. I like the Pearl quite a bit. I would say the only jarring thing, so I'm kind of with Zach on this one. I think the wings right here is largely unnecessary, the tiny little wings. Obviously it's its previous wings, but it's almost vestigial at this point. And while, you know, it has a nice shade of green, and maybe they could have made this like it's largely green as well, right? So there's like a balance of color between these two. If the focus are the wings, not just that, but both the ankles or like the thighs and the pauldrons for the shoulder have wing-like elements, and it's so consistent, right? With the white, having the green wings in the back, it disrupts the silhouette to me too. If you look right into the space, it doesn't add anything. Tiny wings are giving a Seraph. Yeah, exactly. 1, 2, 3. 3 going down, right? Head, pauldron, and then legs. 6. There you go. I would say that's my only critique. Get rid of the back wings. I would say elevate the horn more. That's just a classic Mega thing to do, but even if you wanted to do something cool with like cross symmetry, you want to give the orb over here, you could have like the orb on the head and have like the horn jutting out, so it's kind of like a crown. I think that would look really good and add a nice splash of color if that's what they want to do with the green. So that's my main thought. I know a lot of people, they're like, we waited all this time for this, it's bad, it's lazy. Something I always hate is the fans always saying the fans do it better, the fans do it better. That's subjective, yes, at the end of the day. The fans don't always know what's best. And I'm not saying they're wrong. You're allowed to like what you like. It's just that we have to hear this every single time Game Freak comes out. And the disrespect to the Game Freak artists is just, it's getting to me at this point. Which is why I don't participate in fandoms. Even his kind-hearted nature is powered up. For Mega Dragonite, ending a Pokemon match quickly is an act of kindness towards its opponent. His kind-hearted nature gets amplified when its Mega evolves and launches powerful attacks at the opponent with a smile. At the same time, if it senses someone in trouble... What the hell? How do we zoom in like that? That's cool. Oh, excuse me? Oh. Alright, fine. We just into a new page. Mega Dragonite Pokemon Legends ZA. Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Yeah, we saw this. But yeah, so let me see what you guys have to say. Really like it personally. I liked it. It could be a little better. Have a pearl on the neck. They should have had a Pokedex app with AR. Yeah, I think they could absolutely do that, Oni. Like, once again, kind of like the wand, right? Be something that people have to buy just to, like, further enhance the experience. I'm not saying they should because, yeah, like, money. But for that reason, money is why they would do that. Taking the elements from Dragonair and added it. Yep, looks snake and banana as well as the white angel wings. Overall, I like it. Got my angelic motif Dragonite. I'm happy I love Dragonite's line. Mega Dragonite. I think maybe some blue patterns could look neat. Yes and no, right? It depends on the way they do it. It's so hard for us to, you know, imagine what that might... Sports Illustrated. Esports Illustrated. Huh. Okay, here we go. Back to the website. Was there anything else? Mega Evolution. Oh, so then in the video we saw that people now don't need to be present for Mega Evolution. Mostly it's the anomaly is that wild Pokemon are evolving in roguelike fashion on their own. Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Ampharos, Mega Altaria, Absol, Mega Gardevoir is missing, Mega Sableye. Again, as you can see, when people are like, it should have been blue, it should have been this, like they should have lost its legs. Look at the existing, like obviously Mega Charizard X is a major departure. But then you have Mega Charizard Y for that reason to like live in its lane, right? Megas just take what exists and amplify it. So it wouldn't quite make so much sense for it to go fully blue. This is basically Gardevoir. This is basically Sableye. Hence why it's not a new name like Dragonero or whatever it is. Like it's Mega Dragonite. So it's gonna be Dragonite. It would be super cool if you could customize... Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know how they would do it. Maybe it would be like simple customizable options like a ring or a band, necklace. Everybody wanted it to be Dragon Fairy. Is that... Who is everybody, Justin? Is that like people you know or actually everybody? I love the designs, heavier on the Guardian aspect with the angel motif, but sticking with this fun, goofy look. Absolutely. Salamence becomes more like its past form, Warring Moon, and Mega... Well, here's the thing. That's not even entirely true because Warring Moon wasn't a thing then, right? Salamence, in its Mega Stage, encompasses its flight, because that was the whole Bag Online's thing, where it's this little dragon wanted to fly. So Mega Salamence can fly, and then now, excuse me, Salamence can fly, and then Mega Salamence is able to like really cut through the sky. What's up, Rosa? Welcome in. It's okay if it's not Dragon Fairy. Yeah, it is. I mean, not surprising. Looks-wise, it does give off Dragon Fairy, especially with its nature, as they say, but it is what it is. Eyes are beautiful. What's up, Wreck? I think expectation too high because the years are fine. And once again, that's a thing for whoever lives in that fandom so deeply. I never really looked at Mega Dragonite, so I don't have... I didn't see what the fans were doing, per se, so... And for whatever reason, fans will give all this weight to what the fan art is doing, and they see it, and they set the expectations. And no, you detach, you let it be. It's not canon. I will not accept this design as anything other than peak, says Wreck. I like keeping its old wings there, as well as the green of color works nicely with the elements. It would look really weird without them. I don't necessarily think that's true. But yeah, this real, it is real. I don't think I like it, but it is cute. I'd pet it hesitantly, writes Rose. We hope to get a 2D official art of it. We might. I don't think it'll make it a better or worse design. If you want to give it different colors, you could give it the colors inside its pearl to its body, add scales to the design, especially since its original ability is multi-scale. I really like the guy's design with an Arbok. Dragonite is now real. Kind of like they took a little bit of inspiration from Heart Scales, maybe now. Let's see what else. Let's check the news tab here. Why is this? Oh, the order's available now. Team MZ. Look at this. Adventuring in your own style. We should click through these. There was another stream talking about the presents. We were there. Big tangent when we were all talking about how hot all the characters are. Mega Dragonite is a good design, but it just needs a bit more spice. I could agree with that to some degree. It, in its sense, in itself, Dragonite has very little spice. So I think they kind of gave it just enough to make it feel like a Mega. It's true it could have used a little more, but now Mega Terry I'd pet the all flew. Like a neck pearl. I feel like a neck pearl just might look too much. It depends on how it would look, because it's got a thicker neck. Dragonair has a very slender neck, so the pearl is inoffensive. Dragonite's thick neck, unless it became like a necklace, it might... All that execution, right? I like how streamlined the current design is. Exactly. Which is why I think the green wings need to go, when the absolute major focus is its antennae wings. The back wings become vestigial. Especially because it's so inconsistent with the rest of the wing motif designs. If you wanted to give it plush white wings in the back, no problem. Or if you made, it wouldn't look good, but if you made the rest of the other wings have like the green bat-like, you know, texture the back wings have, consistency. That's all I was asking for. Team Magma Girl's just sitting there wondering, yeah, I know, right? I think Mega Clefable would be fairy flying because of its wings. That's true. It could do that if we get a Mega Clefable. See Mega Clefable, you do Fairy Rock. That is a fun idea, Armenia, for sure. I like that Emma cleaned up between X and Y and ZA. I didn't even know Emma was from X and Y. I think some posing could help. That's true. And many designs, we literally talked about this the other day. Battle poses needs a major shift in the 3D sprites, or the 3D models. Much of them, like Lucario, is just standing there. Lucario's a fighting type. Let's get its default into a badass pose, you know? After seeing this present some scripting, oh hell yeah, awesome. Who loves the baby wings? Overall, I kind of want to play Legends Pizza. I would figure all of us would wait to play. Thought of getting a Dratini excites me even more now. Neck pearl could work if there's one big pearl and two small ones at the side. Yeah, like, subtlety. It depends how you do it, right? Only shows up during the post game. I feel like I beat the post game. I don't remember, but then again, it was a long time ago, right? Let's go ahead and we'll get back into the game. If there's anything else we want to talk about, but there you go. That's my thoughts on all the present stuff. I'm personally not, I don't want to say for or against a Mega Carbink. Like, I don't be like, if someone wants it. Considering how limited space is, I don't think Mega Carbink is needed. Mega Salamence. I mean, excuse me, Mega Flygon. It's coming. It's coming, I'm telling you. I usually don't want to play the new Pokemon games. Why? $1 million company, we can't afford decent poses. It's probably like $1 billion. So I think the highest, the most highest grossing IP of all time now, like surpassing Star Wars and Mario, Minecraft, and stuff. Cliff notes on the back shoes. An orphan Looker takes, there's a mysterious person in the suit. Looker investigates. Former, she gets taken. The shiny, I'm so happy that Alpha Pokemon returned. Yeah, that's exactly what, these aren't like anything we can actually interact with. She gets to run the agency while Looker is on the way. I'm the Zenix and I don't really remember a lot about her. He might have been Looker's assistant, which is why she's a detective. That's really cute. So then, Virgo's probably gotta be happy that one of Looker's related characters gets a little bit of a spot. You're making my disdain worse? What did I say? The thing is, Game Freak and Nintendo have proven when people are like, the trees are awful, we're not buying Galar, or, you know, or like Dexit, and Paldea is this, and blah blah blah, and they break records. And they're like, wait, you guys are making us more money despite complaining? Once again, like, just like Mario Kart. The games are $80, $90, but then everyone's like, we're not buying, as they hand Nintendo piles of cash. They're gonna be like, cool, we don't need to put the effort in. People are still gonna buy our shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's why it's so important to, like, vote with your wallet and have a stand, but it needs to be universal. Everybody's actually got to commit. Don't be a little hyped for them like I used to. Yeah, that's what growing up looks like, but I gotta say, that's never been the case for me. As I continue to grow up, I just find still so much magic in, especially like newer Pokemon games. I'm always there day one. So, you know. And, you know, I think because I don't... It's so funny, like, I'm a quote-unquote Pokatuber. Again, I hesitate to even call myself that. But I would say that I don't live in the fandom, per se. Like, I make my own thoughts and decisions, and, you know, I don't, like, look at fan art and say, like, it's gotta be like this, and blah, 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 blah. Like, I have a very detached style to these things. So I just live in my own hype, and it's been wonderful. The post-game with an Esper. Mega Clef could also be fairy water because of moon tides. That's cute. I don't think they'd do that just because and I'm not saying that concept is so advanced, but they like to keep things very on the nose. I think, like, what was it, Fairy Rock, someone suggested, is such a fun storytelling moment that lives in that design. That seemed very plausible to me. I could see Fairy flying, right? You think of, like, a rocket to the moon or outer space. There's something cute about that, too. $1 billion company can't afford to wiggle their 3D models. Like I said, it's a matter of why should we? You know, if people were like, Dexit sucks, the character models are limited, and this... Wow, we went all this way. Okay, fine. Let's say all this way for a rare... Okay, no, here we go. It's a rare candy. Let me see how far along Cheeky is as far as EXP. Okay, perfect. One more battle. It'll level up, and then we just chuck the EXP share on. I do think the $50 bundle for World, absolutely. Absolutely. Bonnie sounds like the other poop. He said differently different. I told you. This is the David Boy difference. Fairy Rock is a moonstone. Absolutely, I love that. I think the hate from the community, chances of triggering the community is the reason they don't tackle there's no, trust me when I say Rykar, there's no chance they're afraid of like the community. Again, they're a billion-dollar franchise. I promise you their feelings are not going to get hurt if people don't like Mega Dragonair or Mega Salamence. I promise you. For them, as I've said before, and same thing with like the evolutions, they have a certain standard and they have a vision, and Mega Salamence, they're not going to force out a design. And I used to, I would do this with my Pokemon videos. I would only make sure to put out the final design that resonated with me, that felt like this is the best I can do right now, and I'm going to push it out. There's no design, at the very least in my memory. I would love to go back on our last day of streaming and go through all my designs, where I looked at a design, I'm like, I just got to get it out. I've delayed videos and stuff because I'm like, these designs live like somewhat permanent, right? Like in that form that I release it in. Now, at any given time, I could choose to say like, I'm gonna, revamp it later, blah, 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 blah. But when I release it, I want it to represent me, the height of what I could do at that moment. The fans would be catastrophic. No, I'm telling you, Rykar, it's definitely not it at all. And once again, the reason why, we've always lived in a world where bad press is great press. No press is bad press, right? Trust me, they're probably so excited. Everyone's like, I love Mega Dragonite. I hate Mega Dragonite. Guess what? People are talking about it. It generates views. It generates buzz. It generates debates. That means people come back to the YouTube channel to keep debating and talking about it. It's a wonderful thing for them. It is a wonderful thing for them. I still get that wonder, but I do have the cynicism creep in, especially with some blunders at the SV. Guess what? It blundered itself into the best-selling Pokemon game of all time. Like, that's why detachment is so important, chat. Like, like, this is what my new videos are going to be talking about, which, by the way, I did buy the lavalier mic, which is those, like, clip-on mics or the small ones. And I'll be starting to record those videos soon, and I'll only create the, videos that I feel like have worthy topics that I can resonate with myself. Because again, I have to feed my vessel before I can feed yours. And talking about, the creative journey and detachment might be a great topic for one of the videos. I think it's important for creative, even in the world of like romance and love and your friendships and relationships, expectations, the level of expectations, and I'm assuming it's probably like younger kids. When I'm seeing people who get like straight up like angry at a video game company that this, that, or the other, I'm like, there are a million things in this world to worry about. I promise you, launching your energy, that much energy to that thing, is one of the worst things you could do with your time and energy. Being detached from fandoms, absolutely. I said Fairy Rock too, that was awesome. Hell yeah. When Dexy was a thing, I outright stopped engaging with the fandom for a few years. And guess what? You detached. And it's great for your mental health. Like, you kind of realize, what does it serve me? Like, even if, for example, and I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, like, I would participate, never like commenting or doing this or that, but with my friends, like, it's fun to like hate on, like, oh, this or blah, 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 and find some, like, who gives a shit? I'm gonna be upset about it for a day or two. Like, if you're really stewing on it for a long time, like, consider what the hell is going on in your life for that to be the, like, in a weird way, it's almost like you're that privileged that's like the most pressing thing in your life, right? They traded their feelings for wallets, and their artists all need food and an app. Indeed. They don't give a F if everybody likes Mega Flygon. If they want to make Mega Flygon, they're making a Mega Flygon. Absolutely. All for one thing, money. Money is the god of this world. Kind of wish Stone Evolution incorporated the stone in the design, but it's okay if they don't. How do you mean? Oh, like a Firestone would incorporate? That's one of those like hindsight is 50-50 type of things. I like the way I would have handled it on my own, where like you could use Firestones to evolve like almost all fire Pokemon like a little bit early, but like its stats would be kind of crap because you force it to evolve. You know, which is kind of true because depending on the Pokemon. But let it be more of a consistent thing and not like the de facto way to evolve certain Pokemon. You know? I'm sure what I'm saying. I say citizen, but never more than blind and nostalgia. I want to hold the company accountable for its whole. Yeah, like there's a time and place for it, right? And that's why I say like voting with your wallet is the way to do that, the accountability. But no one really puts their money where their mouth is. Like brand loyalty is also a very unique and interesting thing that happens in fandoms, right? Because a lot of these people hold these companies to a high standard, but then they don't have actions that match their words. You're looking making devlogs on the artist journey. Yeah, Oni, honestly, that's a great way to look at it. Except, like, it's not going to follow... Like, I'm not going to highlight, say, the work that I'm doing in my MFA and whatnot, per se. I might here and there. But it's more so, like, just giving me a chance to talk about everything I've learned in the same way, like, I watched so much self-help videos recently, and it resonated with me, and the simplicity of these videos where it's just an individual, a regular person, not a celebrity or anybody, but a person who's gone through the thing that's talking about it. I found it to be like, wait, why is this hitting? And I'm like, because there isn't like this crazy production value, and it's so real and it's to the point, there's no crazy graphics. Like, don't get me wrong, I still want to put my spin on these kind of things, so I've been designing like a really cool looking bumper and outro, and I want to have what is Spike doing? You know, I'm gonna put like my kind of familiar level of polish on it, but at the same time I want to be able to just create. What does Spike do, chat? I don't know what the hell just happened. Nightshade only does damage to your level, right? So it's only gonna do 28 damage. Oh. So yeah, like these videos that are coming up, I'm like, it's not gonna be a thing where I'm like, new video every Saturday. Like and like, you know, with my older stuff, I'd be like, Toasty would be like and subscribe and do all this and blah 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 blah. Like, what's your like? I don't care about views anymore. I don't care about subscriber count. I don't care about like the thumbnail has to be this. Like, again, I'll do certain level of polish. Like, I want to figure out what the brand and look, feel, and consistency. But I'm not gonna be here thinking like I've got to do like A/B testing on which title works better and, you know, like I just want to like make the thing, release the thing, and work on my art. That's it. Detach. You know? Definitely need more stone evolutions. Again, why can't they just retcon that the stones evolve more Pokemon of the type and call it a day? You know? It'd be like armor evolution. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think that kind of train is set off, you know, like long ago, but that would be cool. And he's there. Fandoms are really can't read. Bad at voting with their wallet, which is why, chat, like, for example, when people are like, when they say stuff like, oh, the fans are gonna hate this, or like, oh my god, blah blah blah. No. Like, it is such a small portion of the actual fandom. When like, there'll be people on the internet, they'll be like, Call of Duty never innovates. It's bullshit. It sucks, right? And then a whole bunch of people are like, yeah, Call of Duty sucks. And meanwhile, those people don't play Call of Duty. The people who like Call of Duty go and buy it, all 10 million of those people, and they could care less what a bunch of people are saying on the internet because they have the thing that they like and they care about that, and that's fine. That's how we should live life. Don't worry about what anyone else says. Go and do the thing. If you like Mega Dragonite, go ahead and use him in the game. If you don't, you don't have to use him, and you also don't have to make a big fuss about it on the internet. It's, again, a different story if they're like, Nintendo went and did something so egregious that you needed to address, and it's really worth your time and energy. But, does he have 1 HP? Oh, you're annoying, Boltoy. Part of the issue is fans want to play the next game to see whether they like it. If they don't play it, they could miss a game that actually fix something. Yeah, you actually have to commit to it, right? And that's why you have trailers and things like that. But we know that these games largely don't innovate too much. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't thing. You know, they try out new things, like, say, for example, Legend ZA, and it's really cool and exciting, and it's a little bit different. They'll be like, it's too different from Pokemon, and then you have like a Gen 10 game come out, and people be like, it's the same game for the last 30 years, and then meanwhile they've done so many different spin-offs. You know, they're mobile games and this and that, and Pokemon comes in so many different flavors. But they won't actually spend the money and buy those different things if they say the actual other games are different. So what I'd say about this, if you think something's worth it for you, if you don't, well, the worst you can do is say you won't buy something and buy it. I don't care if you didn't say anything. Yeah, Spite lowers the PP of the last copy. Thank you guys. To be fair, if you're an artist, you would lose passion if you don't want to work on what you want to enough. Balance of business and passion. Yeah, and even then, right? When it comes down to it, like, I always say things like, I don't particularly care for business, right? But truth be told, if I wanted to really make something happen for myself with my brand, then I would learn the business side to make what I want, aka owning a business and being the leader and CEO of a brand, a possibility, right? So how much do you want something? You know, I think that's going to be another great conversation. And that's how I look at a lot of the video concepts that I've been kind of sitting down and thinking about what I wanted to talk about. It's like me having a conversation with creatives, right? Not just artists, but writers, musicians, and like talking about the artist struggle and journey, and just, yeah, in this conversational vlog development kind of mindset, except the development's like as much personal as it is creative, right? Yeah, that's true too. There's a number of ways that people can go about you know, trying out and seeing. I think I'm just enough of a fan, excuse me, of any kind of IP that I'm into, where, okay, let's see. Like, I'm always ready to give something. I've barely been, I feel like I've been playing this game on autopilot because I've been chatting about this stuff, which is very fun. What do y'all think? Y'all agree so far? Disagree? Not that there's much to go off of. It's just my thoughts. Heals paralysis. Last one. Overall, I really liked the presentation. I thought it was a wonderful balance of things. if anyone came in there expecting like Black and White 3 and Generation 10 and this and that, and like they created all these expectations, that's a you thing, you know? All right, so we did I come up from this way? Loki, I think I did. Not a big fan of business, but I've been working in that field for over 10 minutes. Secondhand, I feel. Yeah. And that's, you know, like the thing is, I tell this to a lot of artists, right? I get a lot of people ask me about conventions or this or that. I think we should keep going down, actually, so I'm going to go back. I tell artists all the time, if they're like, oh, should I go for graphic design or studio art, or should I just skip art school and make content on YouTube? And I'm like, feel it in your gut. Like, that is just, okay, that's yet another conversation I could see myself having with, for these videos. Feel it in your gut. Like, if you are scared to do it, that's probably the right thing to do. That's one of the more favorite advice I've been kind of living by, where, you know, with feelings that we get triggered by, right? 7 out of 10. I mean, I guess I don't have a rating for it, but if I were, like, I'd rate it higher than that, I think. He covered a lot of different things. It was very well rounded. Terror Raid? Hell yeah, you guys will demolish that thing. So my expectation with Mega Dragonite, because I woke up to a WhatsApp message of a friend saying, friend Mega Dragonite. Yes, he's his friend. Well, that's fine. But yeah, going back to when people ask me like, oh, should I should I be graphic artist, graphic design, or should I do this, should I do that? I'm like, you got the one life. You gotta do what you love. And there can't be a compromise to it, because if it's what you love, you wouldn't even consider compromising. And so with things like social media and the presence of monetization in these platforms, like I'll get messages from Instagram and they're like, your earnings from blah 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 da, 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 and I don't even have like an account tethered to it. And oh, he's got levitate, you bastard. Me too. You've got to learn the business as much as you have to learn the art, you know? Doing the R&B, happy that I usually feel it's not good enough for people to think it's not worth their time. And guess what? That is something you have to work on. You have to be able to be your biggest fan. I tell that to artists all the time. In fact, one of the kindest compliments, or it's not compliments, observations someone told me, BPR lover, he comes into the stream and his name's Will, one of my best supporters, friends, allies, angel wrapped in one human being. He told me once, he goes, it is so refreshing to hear someone talk about how much they love their art. I was like, oh, thank you for saying that. I find that, yeah, as an artist, you have to believe you're good enough to not only create the work, but that people would care to see your work. There's, intrinsically speaking, a level of narcissism to that, right? To some degree, right? But do we want to call it that? No, because narcissism is considered like a bad thing, right? So, yeah, I say that's a self-concept thing you really need to work on, that I think all artists in this chat need to work on. Creatives, become your best friend. Because if your best friend, whether or not you believe their art was the best thing in the world or not, that's your boy. You'd be like, yo, your art's great. It is good enough. People will enjoy and think it's worth their time. And if you really do feel that way, like really break down on why. Is the art technically not as good? Is there not that emotional hook? Break it down and you reverse engineer, you know? Healthy ego, potentially. Potentially. I like the word and concept I used before, which is self-concept. You know, your self-concept is every brick that you've laid to build the foundation of who you are. If you build your foundation on weak soil, it's not going to hold up long. You know what I mean? So self-concept is like the general term that I use. Also, I've been hearing this little bring. I don't know if you guys hear it as well. Do we know what that is? Can you guys hear that? Is it when y'all are trading crowns and stuff, or is it when you guys use emojis or something? I can't tell. I use OBS, so Streamlabs desktop, excuse me. Fixed emo. Magma theme goes hard, I know. Heard? Yeah, what's good with it? When do y'all... Next time we hear it, someone tell me what you did. If you sent a message, if you clicked an emoji, if you... I don't know what it is now, I'm curious. We gotta figure it out, chat. Yo, Cheeky's kind of moving kind of fast. Something I didn't know. It might have come with one of the more recent updates. Also, what is odor sleuth, guys? Because then it says something like it's identified. Like, I don't know what that is. Far more recent, being happy with my art. For most of my life, it's always been after everyone. It is very difficult, but I promise you, it's not impossible, and you got this. Everyone's capable. You know, as I've been saying more and more, like recently, and I kind of realized this after, you know, I got out of a relationship. I was like, oh, I wasn't really filling my vessel as much. And, you know, that's just my personality to... Let's normal types hit ghost? That's cool. Odor move means they will not miss their next attack. I guess it makes sense for... Is it a combination of those two things? But what I'm saying is, like, you've got to fill your cup, you got to fill your vessel before you can, you know, do anything in earnest. That's why they say, and I think I've talked about this recently, on an airplane, if you're a parent to a child, they'll be like, you fix your breathing apparatus before you go and help your kid. Because if you put it on the kid and then you don't have enough time or whatever happens and you can't take care of yourself, you go down and now your kid can't fend without you. So you got to stay strong to protect everyone that is, or everyone and everything that is important to you. You know? Okay, Lincoln. Yo, Lincoln. Lincoln's kind of out here fucking... Yeah, we might just send out Lincoln against GROUDON. Yes, it means both? Okay. Makes your side be hit by normal and fighting move. That's pretty cool. Odor sleuth. So it's kind of like a nod to, like, dogs potentially feeling and smelling spirits and shit, right? I like these little drill thingies. Max Rubat. Excellent. Oh, I heard it. I heard it. You guys heard that? What is that sound? Curious. With a capital Ank? Shouldn't it be capital St? Or, well, I'm thinking capital because you capitalize. Oh, I didn't even realize! Bro, why is Groudon in black and white? Oh, is he like stone right now? No, I hear a dink, but there's another. Groudon, nothing could awaken you from your sleep bathed in magma. This blue orb is what you sought, wasn't it? So maybe, did he want the blue orb because the blue orb would... Groudon wanted the blue orb to pacify Kyogre. Because obviously, blue is Kyogre and water. I've brought you the blue orb. Let its shine awaken you and show you. Wait, why would the blue orb awaken it? If... Wouldn't the red orb awaken it? Or is the course... You guys see the logic I'm trying to do? Like, does it wake it up because he's like, I hate blue so much? Oh, now it's color. It's color. Oh, he... Groudon, what's wrong? Did Groudon just fly into the air, bro? Hank, that's where most of Stank is. Facts. Wasn't the blue orb the key? Groudon, where have you gone? Oh, so it was you. I've seen you poking around uninvited here and there. I get it now. You must have pulled a cheap stunt. Once you get through this. But you guys see my logic, right? Like, to me, I'm thinking very, like, Pokemon terminology, where it's like, the red orb is tied to Groudon. You want to activate it, use the red one. And then you would use the blue orb because it's got water essence or something, and Groudon's like, no! You know? He legitimately jumped 400 meters. My god. That looked kind of goofy. It'd be cool if you see him plunging into... Like Godzilla, like plunging into the magma and escaping the space. We have no PP left. Dang, I was hoping it would paralyze. They used a okay, I mean, like, that makes sense. That to me makes sense. Groudon used fly. I understood Groupon. I just actually called, I bought a spa trip for myself because I've never done a spa. And, I was like, you know what? I found a really good deal. And I just called that and I used Groupon. So I gotta bring a voucher. Come on, Cheeky. Cheeky. What's up, Nicholas? Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, hit him with the sand tomb and I'll get you out of the battle. A critical hit. Well, actually, can he survive one more? Because I want him to get the EXP. Oh, you son of a gun. He's gonna get hit by that. Nice. Land this critical, bro. Land this critical, Cheeky. Was freed from... Swagger? Oh no. Take him out for a fan game? Yeah, I'm excited. They're gonna use like CBD oil, hot stones. I've never had a massage or like spot. Because he used the blue. Okay, I mean, like, that makes sense. That makes sense for my Pokemon logic brain. You know, I was like thinking, oh my god, 1,000? Not bad. No bad? We're just gonna have to switch. We genuinely do not have enough EP for these moves. But we got a lot of levels. There it is. You heard that sound? Ring! Iron Wish? Cute name. Cute concept. Yeah, but it's an anime. They get to flesh it out a lot. in Cobblemon. Cobblemon's the Minecraft. Right? Spa monthly? You got it like that, bro? I respect it. I've been to the chiropractor, but then I've been seeing a lot of things where people are like, it's too dangerous. Chiropractors should be this and that. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, is that something? I don't know. Yeah, I won't go to the chiropractor. So I've never got like a massage. So it's kind of like a massage at a spa place. And I'm like, you know what? And it's because I was like, I've been doing a lot of self-care stuff. I'm gonna treat myself. It'll be fun. Ooh. Oh, Cheeky got some EXP. Nice. Magma Beater Max. What makes you so adept at handling Pokemon? Body down. There has to be some reason why Groudon fled. That's what you're trying to say, aren't you? You think I didn't know that? With Groudon gone, there's no longer any need for this blasted volcano. I'm going after Groudon, so this is where we pop. No need for this blasted volcano is hilarious. You're just gonna blow up a volcano? An escape rope. Should we just use it? Like, that's gotta be why they gave it to us. I mean, let's explore over here first. Graveler. That color is entirely off for Graveler. Ooh, don't answer this, but... Oh, did we just... I'm guessing we don't capture Groudon right away? Maybe somewhat soonish? Martial artist, got you. Art style of Minecraft instead of shoehorning your models are 1-to-1. Should I use the escape rope? Man, I love this music so much. So do they like recreate Pokemon in Minecraft and someone makes code and all this kind of stuff? The Bite of 87? I don't understand that reference. So everyone Kyogre lets you go faster and you actually ride it? That's why Kyogre's the best. It's not even close. I think there was some sort of like debate that I briefly saw before I stopped like my... Like I stopped doing Instagram Reels and TikTok. I mean, not that I ever really watched TikTok. But there was a whole thing where people... Where everyone was talking about like who's better, Kyogre or Groudon? Like who has more aura or something? Bruh, it's Kyogre. And first of all, Kyogre bodies Groudon literally type-wise. Like, imagine trying to like be like they're equals, except one actually has the type advantage. Like, the world's like 70% ocean anyway, right? Is that the number, or did I screw that? Or is that our bodies? Like we're made up 70% water. I never watched Markiplier. Is he still making videos? He's like a Let's Play YouTuber, right? Like that's how PewDiePie also got big. Like they were both gamers. Ooh, you know what? We're close to leveling up. Maybe we should get some attacks. Our bodies? I just heard the sound. Did you guys hear it? Again, is it like when you guys maybe react or like to something, send an emoji? Okay, I'm just going to use escape rope. There's a clear reason they gave us escape rope. Right? Ruby and Sapphire. Ruby prefers contest performing a battle due to PTSD. And he wears his white hat to cover... Damn! cool and interesting. I don't know. Critical hit. Let's go. Please. One more. Okay. So, the only move we have left is fly, so we have to kill him in 3 flies. Oh, we're not going to kill him in 3 flies. I think even if we'd have to get like 2 crits. Oh, they should do like, if you knock a Pokemon out with struggle, like it gets extra experience. Because it's like really fighting for its life, and like that's such a feat to get rid of all of your PP and knock a Pokemon. Oh great, our accuracy is low too. Another smoke screen? Well, that's why you're a random Pokemon. No one wants to capture it. Alright, here we go. Like, I don't think I've seen struggle in forever. She has no moves left. Wait, what does that mean? Did I make up... Oh, okay, there it goes. Struggle. Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. And you get hit by... So you're punished. Norman dies. Jesus. Celebi is one of the best... what do you call it? Mew clones? How would you call it? Like... Oh, that's interesting. I like that, Rykar. I like that. I mean, on one hand, it's a... At the same time, it is a universal thing that everybody could do. It's like a normal thing. But that's a cute idea. We did it! 644. Level 41, let's go. Screech at level... Yo, they really hate this Pokemon, bro. To teach you Screech at level 41 is so disrespectful. Honestly. Pixie Mythicals? Yeah, something like that. Oh, Mythicals is the better, yeah. Alright, so you know what? Chat, I'm not going to bore you guys. We're going to use the escape rope. Whee! Alright. So... Okay, we done left. So then... Where's Groudon? Did I do the right thing? Because he just leaves. It should be super effective. I think anything against a Starly would be super effective. Poor little Starly. I love Starly. It's one of my favorite regional birds. I don't think we had a formal regional bird, correct me wrong if I'm wrong, in Paldea, right? Okay, cheeky, I see you, my man. Mega Drain? How dare you? Go back to Lily Cove? See, if I didn't have a Zac, I would have known. Alright, and we can heal as well. Bonnie, how do you think real-time battles could affect the future of competitive Pokemon? Is that a thing they're doing? No in Paldea, no. Weird, right? Is it the first time they did that? Cheeky, fly us out if you mind. The Lily Cove. Flamigo doesn't count. No, and I guess you could kind of say No, it's not Electros. Because I was thinking electric albatross. Yeah, I forget what it is. And I don't even think it's an albatross per se. Real-time battles could affect the future of competitive? I mean, is that a real... Real-time battles? What does that mean exactly? Like... It's in ZA? Oh, where you have to... Oh yeah, that's cool. I don't understand how it works all the way. Like, I guess if your Pokemon has a high speed, it could technically attack more and more. It's Deanna. I tried to catch a nice matchup a little while ago, but it got away. I was so disappointed. Alright, bye. Okay. I guess Lily Cove. We're at Lily Cove. I mean, I think it'll be its own thing in Legend ZA. I don't expect it to be... Yeah, Gen 10, they'll have, like, the traditional format. I think it's too iconic. It has too many fans for them to replace it. Now, never say never. Like, somehow the overwhelming majority is like, no, this is better. It's more entertaining. You looking for shit? Delayed for 30 seconds. I'm in Lily Cove. We go to the far right where there was Team Aqua. Oh, Team Aquaman. Oh, yeah. Wasn't there... Yeah, there's this cove right here. What's up, Sketch? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much, man, for checking in. Hope you've been well. You know what? We should probably still stretch even if we're just playing a video game. And for anyone who's drawing in the chat, I want to say thanks, Sketch. In case you forgot to stretch. Stretchnificent. This part of the game kind of drags on a little backtraining because they gotta cram in both. Yeah, that's true. They should have, you know, he could have said something like, "There's blasted Team Aqua. I'll go over to Lily Cove and make sure they're not, you know, something or another." What do you want with Team Aqua? Boss, he's gone off to jack off a submarine. You really think I'd tell you something? Oh, Slateport City. Okay, thank you for telling me that. Okay, because they've got the ferry or whatever, right? And drink Kyogre's territory. It's like... You know what, Zach? He said he was going to jack the submarine, I think. I may have added the next word, and I caught myself, but I figured if I didn't address that little mishap, then it would get the attention. But now it's been exposed. What? Is this it? Oh no, these are the parts, right? The parts for the submarine. Alright, so he said he's gonna jack the submarine. And he's gonna make off with it. That's kind of how I fuse the two things. He's gonna make off with the submarine he's jacked. Oh, look at this! What's happening here? Stateport Harbor. The ferry is under construction, da-da-da. Captain Stern says they discovered something at the bottom of the sea. I wonder what it is. I wonder what it could be. Something that was a famous star, so I can get an autograph? But who's that being interviewed? Isn't that Captain Stern? What's going on here? Did the good captain come back with a big fish from the ocean floor?
That lady interview is so cool and pretty. When I grow up, I'm going to be in your journals.
Hey, are you watching? Am I on TV? TV interview? Here, the captain's a celebrity. I see. You had a most invaluable experience. Okay, Captain Stern, a big smile for the camera. Yes, indeed. We intend to move ahead with our exploration.
That's wonderful, Captain Stern. Thank you for taking the time from your busy schedule to talk to us.
We hope we can interview again with news and more discoveries. Oof, that was my first time to be filmed for TV. That was nerve-wracking. Oh, Bohdi, you're looking great. We made a huge discovery on our last sea for exploration. We found an underwater cavern on Route 128. We think it's the habitat of a Pokemon that's said to have been long extinct. Relicanth, probably. Foo, Captain Stern, I presume. Oh wait, we of Team Aqua will assume control of your submarine. Your objections are meaningless. Foo. Just watch and learn what Team Aqua has planned. What was that all about? It sounded like someone using a megaphone. Where did it come from? It's from the harbor. The submarine. They're trying to take it. Bohdi, come with me. Oh, not you again. You're a tenacious trackers here. That much I'll give you. Now, no one can stop us. No one. Or will you follow us back to our hideout in Lily Cove City? Okay. Why would Team Aqua steal my Submarine Explorer 1? They can't be after the slumbering Pokemon on the bottom of the sea. Even if I were to chase them, I don't stand a chance against them. Would you, a 10-year-old boy, nearly 1/3 or 1/4 of my age, go and stop them, instead of me alerting the police? Yes, I can do that. Tropius, fly us to Lily Cove again. Oof, I know. It's like a funny. Every time it comes up, I struggle to like get that, especially if I give these characters like an accent or a voice. And that, I feel like that was like a of the era type of thing. You don't really see foo anymore. Although I always did crack up because anytime we'd play like Latin servers of any games, there'd be guys who'd be like ja or ja. Suspicious character spotted. Before fully, it could be 0 out of 10 onomatopoeia. Oh no. Team Aqua Grunt would like to battle. Uchiena? Alright, that's fine. I thought you were gonna use. You know what? Once again, I keep looking at Cheeky as like a grass type, but he's not. Since Team Aqua does all the things both teams did in RS, they give Team. What does that mean exactly? Does all the teams both things? Yeah, it certainly seems like Team Aqua has been like. I think they're like the first. Really? Look how much HP he has. Cheeky, end him, please, bro. Do not piss me off. Thank you. Somebody check what the hit percentage is for Sandtomb that it misses that much. Oh my god. You're pissing me off, bro. The Cheeky type. He's about to be the release type. Snapped out of confusion. How are you gonna dodge the confusion twice? And you missed 3 in a row. 70? Nah, we're getting rid of. We need another ground move. Unreal. I took the loss for the team. I did my job. You didn't have to lose to a 10-year-old, bro. You could have caught more than one Pokemon. You could have had him involved by now. You could have had a thematic Pokemon on your team, bro. Like a water type. I ain't lose to the dog. I killed a Beetle. I knew a girl named Yailin. Where's that from? Ja makes ha sounds. Gosh sounds. Gosh, languages are crazy. It's true. Thebes, don't spread fake news. I destroyed that Team Aqua Grunt. And watch this. This shawty right here. Keep watching over the hideout. Bores me. I'll take you on. You sure? Yailin. Or I'm gonna say Hyland. Or yeah, maybe it's Hyland. Maybe you're trying to freak me out, Rose. It's Hyland. All these water types, and they only use Sharpedo and Charchildren. Oh my god. Carvana's cool. I love the colors. Admit it? No. Run the tape back. I never lost in my life. And I beat 5 Nights at Freddy's in 30 minutes. Jylin. Didn't I say that the first time I read that or no? Jylin. Did I? Oh, I said Yylin, and then I said Hylan, but it's actually Jylin. Interesting. Cheeky. That's it. We beat her? Oh, I lost. Alright. Bet that. Should we step on here? Yeah. Guys, left, middle, or right. Whoever writes first, we go. And if you make us lost, we're going to blame you too. I have an apple here. I kind of want to eat the apple. It's weird. Which language or culture is that from, that name? I love language. It's so crazy. 3. Middle. I'm going to give it to Rosa because I didn't say... I said left, right, middle. Alright, here we go. Left, right, middle. Call it. We went middle already. What about here? Left, right, middle. Middle. Okay, I guess it's not that. Up. Up. Is that it? I know you want me to go to the middle. I'm going this way. Told you, and look, we got 4 items. Oh, son of a bitch. If you lose, sorry, not sorry. Electrode. Damn it. Hey, we got ground type moves. Sound Tomb. Oh my god, it's gonna miss a million times, right? Oh my god, you unreliable clown. Let me guess, like 3 of them are gonna be electrodes. Actually, I'm not even gonna bother with... Can't escape. It doesn't affect Cheeky. 1 item in 3 of those? That's what I was thinking. There goes the click again. No one expects an electrode. I knew something fishy was there. Self-destruct? Nice. You're a bastard for that. Oh no! I do have TMs. A lot of TMs. Alright, we're gonna have to revive him. Why would it be on trophies? Game don't piss me off. Very special item. Did we have super? Oh, we did put EXP share, right? That's why our man's is evolving really quickly, or not evolving, but leveling up quickly. Cool. A Nuzlocke? I'd be screaming. Oh, we found the nugget, so I'm not even gonna bother with the other thing. I bet. Let's go back. Now we'll go to the middle. Alright, now we're gonna go to the left. Okay, now we're gonna go to the middle. Now we're gonna go to the left. Now we're gonna go to the left. Now we're going to the right. Now we're going to the right. Now we're going to the right. Now we're going to the left. Okay, bet. Hold on. No, we did this, right? So, because this will take us to Electrode World. Okay, perfect. We go here, right? That's where we came from. So we go here. I believe I went right, so we're gonna go left this time. Fuck! Okay. Go here. Obviously, not. It's obviously this way. Alright, not a worry. Not a worry. We've done this a million times. Bet. We go this way. Yup. We're going this way. Yup. Now we're gonna hit the right. Yes, sir. Interesting. Irritating. Okay. Only 2 are Electrode. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Alright, here we go, chat. Ready? Left. Here we go, left. Right. That was the wrong one. No problem. Left. Naturally. Left here. Easy. What? Thank you. Okay. Alright, let's see. So the first one before... You're annoying, Electrode. And he has such a high speed, so they're like, you're not gonna run away from this a-hole. You know what? I'm gonna find the air. So when he, you know what? He's gonna be so stupid. Watch this. He's gonna self-destruct while I'm in the air. Come on. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. This is 40 chess. Oh crap! He's so fast. He's gonna self-destruct before I fly. Okay, no problem. No problem. Because watch. He's so stupid. Now he's gonna self-destruct. Please do not self-destruct right now. Okay, Spark, not a worry. Doesn't affect me. I'm gonna fly up, now you're gonna self-destruct. Oh. And it's gonna happen. Watch. It's 40 chests. Critical hit. Go fuck yourself, Electrode. That is crazy. Bonny in all caps. Master Ball! Ooh, okay, so I'll probably save the Master Ball for Rayquaza. I don't think I'm going to use it for... I don't think I'm going to use it for Groudon and Kyogre. He beat me with check. Listen, he was gonna self-destruct at some point. A blow-up Scar? Yeah, he took it like a champ. Alright, we're here now. So... where do we go from here? Was it right or left? 4 more levels? We're that close? Dang, I forgot he was even going to evolve soon. Left or right here, chat? I don't remember. I was traumatized by self-destruct that hit me for critical hit. Right? Left. That's all. Oh. You gotta go back. Oh. Left, right, and Zach's like, here's the actual answer. Okay, good to know, good to know. Okay, let's keep going. No wonder. I was like wondering, like, how the hell was Cheeky getting like these levels so quick? But he's got EXP shit. And we need a proper earth move. Should I just teach him one? More IQ? Save some for the rest of it. Zubat, and now we'll slash Bucci. We gotta fight our way out. Honestly, like, the Magma hideout wasn't too bad. It's just the random Pokemon that, like, pop out because we're in a cave that's annoying. Here, we won't have all that. Allies? Nice. Punch. Let's see. Combined, how many IQ does we have, chat? And you know I have little because I said, does we have, chat? Oh my god. Fighting Zubat is so painful, they give nothing. And then I need you to obliterate this fish. Rough Skin hurt Zuko? That's a decent damage, all things considered. What level do normal pseudos evolve at? Like 50 or 55 in some cases? Let's just say there's a submarine by the far end. Oh, look at all of this stuff. One between everyone? 45. Okay, there we go. We're moving up on the world. Wow, he said he's gonna KO a pesky meddler like me. And I'm still hearing that sound effect. Please tell me you guys are hearing it. It's a very nice little sound effect. It's got a nice little... Scratches my brain. Poorly designed Hydra? Hydreigon the worst designed Pokemon? It's not, but I hate that Pokemon. That and Breloom. Can't stand me a Breloom. Give me a rare candy. I took a serious licking. What's funny is like these people will like, you beat them and they just stand here. That's it. They don't like physically assault me. I'm 10 years old. I'm here to like destroy their plans. The police don't exist in this world. Chat, let's pretend we don't go crazy. So, no. I wonder. A Mega Breloom in my region? You're treading a dangerous line. Who knows what that Breloom, what kind of illegal activities like tax fraud and perhaps murder even might do in that region. Don't enable it. That's all I'm gonna say. Mega Breloom would be very popular. Like, if Game Freak pushes out that design, people are gonna be so excited. I'm gonna keep using Fly. Dang, these guys are low level. Cheeky's moving on up. You know what would be really cool? If me, Jack, Ron, whoever else, like we all got together and made a region. Like we put our heads together and we made like a Pokemon family. Breloom himself is an illicit substance. Exactly. Why would you enable him to go and give drugs to 10-year-old kids in the region? Why would you lie, Raikar? Actually, I would still win because you made a Mega Shifter. I still win. I'm doing 5D Chonkers, which is a chess and checkers fusion. And I just invented... What the? Why did he do that? The hell? Did you guys see that? I've never seen that before. Where you start walking and then the guy... Get here already. We underestimated you, but this is it. I'm a cut above the grunt you've seen so far. I'm not stalling for time.
I'm gonna pulverize you.
Okay. Are you one of the, like, nameable... Oh my god, look at him. He's jacked. But his name is Matt. Just a regular guy. It's like, I'm Matt. If we all got together, like, in a relationship, I don't do that. I'm monogamous. I'm, like... What does it mean when you're loyal to a fault? That means, like, you're hyper loyal? That's me. I don't have wandering eyes. My dad just got a new TV. Helped me install. Hell yeah! What kind of TV? Massive TV. Smaller TV for the kitchen. LED. OLED. QLED. I don't know other kind of names for TVs. Nah, I don't do that. I don't do origami. Big hulking beefcake admin. Oh, okay, yeah. They gave him a nice tan. But does he have only one Pokemon? Was that what I saw, or am I lying? Samsung OLED 4K TV. My God. It's gonna be glorious. Origami. Where's Michiel when you need him? Yeah, it's all the same thing at some point, you know? Like, what? I mean, I'm curious, like, if it's not gonna be like past 4K, like, what's better about more and more of these newer TVs they keep making, right? Like, they probably make new features and come up with like new selling points, but like, at some point, it's like, Cheeky's confused. Knock him out, Cheeky. Hooray. He's paralyzed, can't move. Alright, then we're even. Mighty and Sharpedo, boring. Give me a lot of experience. Let me level up right here. 930? Bad. Golbat. Okay, I'm not saying. Wow, only 2 Pokemon? 20 ass spray, bro. Paralyzed. Cheeky. Don't hit yourself. I'm gonna have to switch you out. I'm gonna have to switch you out to Zuko. That's the big highlight, which is nice, but like, again, after some point, like, what else could you really do? Make like, I guess like TV's kind of brighter knits and then like darker darks, but yeah, exactly, and that's fine, right? Hitting a plateau, like when people are like, I can't believe the latest Samsung and iPhone phones can't project 5D dimensions. Like, okay, like we got like everything we need. Why are y'all surprised? They're not innovating anymore. Bro, what do you need out of your phone now, bro? Come on, what are we complaining about now? And then they like charge you $1,000 for it. My family bought a car. My brother can actually go in. Oh, how's your brother? I hope he's doing well. Congrats to your family. Getting my own teams for the Aqua admins. Flag on the stream? Yo, I hope so. Cheeky. I was gonna say Chuki. We have a friend named Chuki. Well, that's his nickname. We're getting closer. Realistically, ours have a limit. Your eyes can only see 70, 90 frames per second. You see games advertising. Are you getting a Spheal? Spell, no. I think Spheal is in the next generation, no? What's up, Gomi? More companies will try to improve a needless... Yeah, exactly. Our boss got through with his preparation. No! Our boss has already got his way to some cave under the sea. If you're gonna give chase, you'd better search the big wide sea beyond Little Cove. Will you find it then? You know what? You're a good admin, Matt. Because you actually stalled. If I want to go left or walk up this way? Okay, yeah. Heals Gen 3? Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like Walrein. He's cool. Remember we had one, we had a Walrein... What was her name? Like Big Bertha or something. In our Legends Arceus playthrough. Does anyone know what we named the starter? I do, when I'm checking on you guys. We're not far from the hideout. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal up, and then I guess we go right to Lilycomb, right? He's well enough to argue with? Gotcha. I'm glad he's doing better. And at least our Cheeky is leveling up, and we're gonna have 2... Oh my god, this is gonna be a little grotesque. But this Pikachu looks like it's got honkers, and they're just sagging. Okay, let's move on. That's Nintendo's fault, not mine. Let's go to the far and beautiful sea. Seems going to be half the same as my last playthrough. What Pokemon deserves an evolution? Skarmory. Skarmory deserves one. Also, oh yeah, the Whalmer are gone. Madeline speaking. Hope you much want you to know I won. I hate arguing. I'm non-confrontational at all. No! Into Farfetch'd? Nah, Surfetch'd is goated. Oh, but yeah, I guess it's a Galarian Farfetch'd, right? Oh my god, look at these guys. They're half naked. Oh my god, a Gyarados? Oh god. Oh god, we have a Zuko. Nitpicking arguments? I can't stand to. I don't want my partner to ever argue with me. I'll cry. Okay, Dragon Breath. Oh lord. Okay, and then I'm gonna just have Zuko take out, because Gyarados is part flying, so Blaze Kick and Double Kick that has stabs would be pointless for Gyarados, so I gotta take out Marrow first. Interesting teammate. Who else could use an evolution? I mean, plenty of... Oh, Druddigan. That could potentially happen, too. I think that could happen, too. I need you to critical hit right here. Also, I really think it'd be cool if... For one, we deserve a new Shark Pokemon. But I think Sharpedo could get, like, an evolution. You know, it has a Mega, so it probably... Starmie, that's a good one. What's up, Crusader? Welcome in, welcome in. Starmie's a good one. I can see a Mega Starmie would go so hard. You know, with the alien thing, even like a G-Max Starmie that's like spitting in the air like a UFO and its crystal is like shooting down like a tractor beam. You know, even though I'm not doing Fakemon stuff and like just moving away from like fandom work in particular, I still have all these really cool ideas that I would love to like illustrate and design, but that's the issue, right? It kind of gets in the way of like putting my time towards things that feel a little more meaningful to me, that have like a connection to, that'll build out my legacy more than like a Pokemon. I remember a lot of people would say back in like school, Starmie, they'd be like, Starmie has an evolution called Star Us. So Star you, me, and then us. I thought the Love evolved to Alomomola and Spinda evolved to Zangoose. The Spinda Zangoose is like really cute. I picture a little kid saying that. No one in the world could blame you or anyone for believing Love evolves into Alomomola. Like, it just makes too much sense. But at the same time, I think that's why I kind of like that they're not. It just makes the world feel a lot bigger in its own way. Right? Like, we have animals here that look similar but aren't related at all. You know? Long points are slowing mini starfish for gems might. Yes. Absolutely. Swirls and zigzags are both patterns. Great connection, Bohdi. They look so alike. They do. You guys remember the... oh, no one guessed, or no one answered what we named our starter in the playthrough Legends Arceus. It was Rowan the Decidueye. Larson Bouffalant? That one also makes sense. Conversely, once again, I also do like when you have different animals of a species and you let them be their own thing. But like two types of bulls. Wingo. You named it Rowan? How did we come to the name Rowan? It's still going to be a minute before Cheeky evolves. It's only a couple levels. Oh my god. Rowan the Situation from Jersey Shore. God, Jersey Shore, I haven't heard that name in years. You still, oh, yes. That'd be really cool. Taurus and Miltank Common Prevo. I would love that. Yo, let Gen 10 be where they like retcon and just clean up so much of what they've built, you know? Streamline everything. Want a Hodag? I thought that was hot dog for a real quick second, Missy. Welcome in, Missy J. I'm gonna guess the J. You don't have to ever tell me if I'm right or wrong to protect your anonymity. But I'm gonna guess it's Jessie. I don't know why. Like Jessie or Jessica. Sun and Moon decks, they're paired up? Yeah, makes sense. Nice thing about the new TV is I get the old one. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I don't have a TV. I sold mine. I sold my car. I sold my TV. Spinda would evolve into Zangoose after stop being oh, Jesus. Red hot dog too. You know what? I did have a hot dog today. Here goes Misty. Swimmer Jenny. Oh, it could be Missy Jenny. Dragon Breath. What else do I want to see get an evolution? Nice, cheeky. What a pulse. Ooh. Wow, why is that move so long? What does it do, chat, when they say he's shrouded in mist? What does that do? That's true, exactly. And like, I was using my Elgato 4K thingy. Cooking. So what exactly is a skirt steak? You and Crusader could trade tips. The Grill Master General Crusader. The United States of America. But I do want a proper TV eventually. When I move out. Oh, look, could we go diving down here? Land. Oh, it's nothing. Lowers the accuracy? Oh, like we just can't see around it? There's a house here. Linoon. What is this? Hunter's house. Hunter, you just live out in the sea? I'm the diving treasure hunter. I'm the awesome dude who makes deep sea dives to gather treasures resting at the bottom. You haven't gotten any treasures from me. If you see any shards, like the red shard, you've got to trade it with me. Hell no. I came all this way and you're asking me for something? Leave me alone. I'm 10 years old. I gotta go to school and I gotta be in bed by 9. Alright, off I go into the ocean. They become more mysterious to start ore farming in the mist? Fire. I'm still thinking who deserves an evolution. Druddigan would be cool. I like to give prevos to those kind of Pokemon, but at the same time I get it. Like Skarmory, I made a prevo. Druddigan, I made a prevo. Is this it? Is this the place we want to go? Look at this. These beautiful trees. Right. Look at him. Just training. Can't do this anymore. It's utterly hopeless. I'm a fighting type trainer, so I can't win at the Moss Deep Gym no matter how hard I try. What? What does that mean? He's a fighting time? I'm only hitting the ground? Or do you want me to teach your Pokemon dynamic... Ooh. Dynamic punch? Let's teach you the Zuko. Wait, what does it do? Oh, 5 out of 5. Powerful are sure to cause confusion, but inaccurate. 100 power, whereas like Blaze Kick's already at 85. It's got 90% accuracy. Oh, sorry, we replaced Double Kick. But 5 out of 5 PP ain't worth it. Pelipper, I like Pelipper where it's at. Like, it fulfills what it needs to in its design. Stop trying to teach it. Yeah, I'm good off you. Darn, you're even making fun of me? Oh, are you good, bro? It feels great letting the waves wash over my feet. You know that Island City Sutopolis? I think the gym leader there had a new gym leader come in. People tell me the new leader once mentored Wallace. Okay. On Moss Deep, you can see Wild Whalmer. It's called, what was it now? Whalmer watching. Oh, is it psychic? Okay, I didn't even reverse engineer it. For some reason, I thought it was like the water type chip. My little brother says he likes to go find people's secret bases. You the little brother? Your secret base somewhere? I'll find it. Moss Deep. I got this from Steven, but I don't know what it's good for. I think it's called King's Rock. Do you want it? Why would you want it? But keep it a secret from Steven. That's so funny. Thank you, random stranger. Is why exactly. You're doing 50, you know, 50% chance of like hitting, and you're whiffing against a psychic who can see it coming. Ozo. Wait, why are there so many karate men here? Irvai Bravo. It likes yellow Pokeblocks. I'm positive it definitely likes yellow. Thank you. My husband can tell what kind of Pokeblocks a Pokemon likes at a glance. I'm not coming out here just to find that each time. What game facts for? The Island Space Center has been launching huge rockets. There's been some kind of uproar over a letter they received. Oh, it's cool. Oh, I was asking, I have no idea. We'll find out. Depending on the special abilities of Pokemon, some moves might change or will not work at all. The gym leaders in this town are a formidable duo. Oh, it is the psychic one. It's the twins. Their combination attacks are like excellent and wow. Their names are like Tim and Tate or something like that. They're like the little martial arts psychic kids. And they use Soul Rock and Lunatone. Yeah. Could you imagine they're like, oh, there's a ton of like martial arts people, we're just gonna use psychics. Oh, what is this? I can explain game rules? Which game should I describe? Pokemon Jump? Makes your Pokemon skip the vine whip rope with the A button. Only mini Pokemon are around 28 inches or less. What? That's cool. No, I don't want to do wireless communication. Can I not? Can I just play with... No, can I not play offline? Ooh. I will keep exploring. What are you doing out here? Life needs the sea to live, even though it makes its home on land. Life, having run its course, becomes soil and returns to land, and the sea is always connected to the land. Yes, like the very shoreline here. Very, very insightful. Thank you, old man. Netball? We're going to capture the Kyogre in netball. First try. Scott. Bohdi, feeling good? I'm doing great. I'd heard Moss Deep's gym leader's pretty strong, so I decided to take a look-see for myself. But there's something wrong about this town. People are going on about a warning letter about the Space Center. Oh, what if it has to do with Deoxys? One of my all-time favorites. Kind of like a pseudo-successor to Mewtwo. I don't always love those kind of pseudo-successor types, but like Deoxys, so cool. I don't envy her one bit at all. Even though I can't see my friend in Portugal, my Pokemon carries mail back and forth. I'm not lonesome. Here we go, Moss Deep Space Center. Let's check it out. I was taking a stroll down the beach when I found this. It's not anything I need, so you can have it. Too bad, the bag's full. Alright, let's go. See what we can... EP Max. Max Elixir, Heart Scale. EP up. Dang, is there a thing we can get rid of? I don't need blue flute. Toss. See ya. Oh, what? Steven's here! I was thinking stroll down. Okay, yeah. Sunstone! Meteor showers. What evolves with a sunstone, chat? Bohdi, have you read the proclamation already? Team Magma's coming after the rocket fuel on this island. I don't know what they need it for, but they can't be allowed to take it. I'll keep an eye on things for a while longer. In the meantime, why don't you go check out the town? Thank you. You're a good man. Not even 1%. Even if 99 is okay, the whole thing is useless if 1% can't be good. Despite that, we never stop trying. It's a dream that never ends. It's beautiful. Rocket launched safely. Giant chunk of metal bursts through the skies and flies into space. It boggles my mind. Some people think that Pokemon came from space. Could it be true? Starmie, Jirachi, Clefairy, Deoxys. Wish ordinary people could go into space. Anything else we can get from here? Only I was a little younger, I would like to have been an astronaut. It's not too late. I can and will try. Hell yeah. Last is mainly sunny weather and its winds are stable. It's an ideal location for launching. I don't remember all of this. Rock nerds are the best. Heard the sound effect again. Oh, there goes the rocket. Okay, phallic. Oh, that makes sense. It's just the shape. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going. Wouldn't it be nice if the whole world was covered in plants and flowers? That's so sweet. It's Trainer Red. Hey there. Super Rob's really super. Say all you want, but this baby can catch Pokemon off the ocean. You want it, don't you? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you, Trainer Red. Should we try and catch something? We'll try it right here, right? Voyaging on a ship is fine, but crossing the sea with Pokemon using surf, now that's an exhilarating trip. Let's try it once. We might as well for the one time. Super up. Oh, we're not even close to the water. I guess we're higher up. Could we just go and challenge the gym real quick then? Like, I guess we beat the gym and then some crazy stuff happens. Oh, you know what? That's Trainer Rad? Yeah, you're right. How could I be so silly? Oh, net and dive ball. Alright, let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll sell. I know we have a few things we could sell. Should I sell? Let's see. Okay, you know what? I really ought to, like, deposit some items in the PC. We can get rid of Nugget, and I think Stars. Oh, we have 3 Nuggets? Hell yeah. Suncream, Cottony, and Gloom. Happy, thank you. So I can just put that away in the PC. Actually, you know what? Let's buy some stuff. Should we buy an Ultra Ball? We have 10. That's fine. Netball. Is Kyogre at the bottom of the ocean? Loki, I kind of want to... I'll buy 3 because it would be cool to get him in that. Netball, I'll buy 2. Hyper Potion. Oh, they don't even have Super Potions. Revive, we'll get 3. Max Repel. 5. Okay, we look pretty good. Full heal. Might as well get 5 just in case. Alright, let's fight this gym leader. We'll probably get the Flygon already, and we'll deposit some of these items because, like, I don't have to get rid of stuff, you know? Like, Bohdi's PC is where I could deposit items. Okay, good. We're gonna leave behind... Well, soon we'll have... Okay, Heart Skill... EP Max, I'm just never gonna really use, let's be honest. King's Rock. It may cause flinching when the foe is hit. May cause flinching. That's pretty good, right? I'll keep that. It's not like we have these items we can give it to Pokemon, because it's not like we're really... Burn. Lava Cookie, that's good. Dark type. I don't think we have a Dark type on our team yet. Max Ether. Fully restores. We'll use it just in case. Macho Brace. Elixirs. Soothe Bell. There, Everstone, you can go. Miracle Seed. We don't really have a grass on our team. So the Nugget's already there, buddy. Alright, let's go to the gym. I hope there isn't something that's like, there's something on the island we have to do. Now we have to do that. Oh, I think we're jumping in. How's it going? Champion Bound Bohdi. That sounds good. They use Psychic Pokemon. Oh no! Zuko is fighting. Are we cooked? What is this? What's happening? Okay. Tropius and Lotad. I might joke to you. I think we gave Lotad Mystic Water, right? Tropius? Actually, I'm trying to swap out Tropius. What's crazy is like psychics are just a natural thing in this Pokemon world. Like maybe they're the most connected to Pokemon. Like as far as ancestry, right? Isn't that crazy? Nice. We can actually... You know, we're just gonna have to obliterate these guys. Come on. Oh yeah. Cheeky grew to level 43! Was it 45? Oh, I don't know if I have potions. I love what this gym's about? I'm curious. Do I have battalions? Maybe. I'll fly. And Zuko will slash you. Okay, so far so good. If the rounds go like this, we'll be good. Cheeky's gonna get a lot of experience. I lost. I must temper my spirit again. You've traveled the path of greatness. I don't know why her voice is like that, but it just is. A bag. But yeah, we got 10 hyper potions, 1 max, 9 super potions. We're okay. They didn't have... Oh, okay. Curious. Okay, that's fine. This is a cute little... Oh, here's another foo-foo-foo, Rosa. Watch me levitate a Pokeball telekinetically. Sometimes I'm out of sick. Did Bonnie ask, do you have Italians? I don't think I did. Humans are built different in the Pokemon world, literally. If you can beat me, I will tell you your future. Blake and Samantha. I dated Samantha once. Alright, Cheeky and Zuko. Does anyone else sing stupid little made-up songs to your pets? And if you know, Missy, can I just say, it's been wonderful to get all of your questions recently. And I love to engage with you guys in that kind of way. I did sing to my sweet Coda. She's since passed, the goat right here. Got this right out of the cemetery where they released her ashes, and I made a new thing for them to put in the gazebo. But I would sing to Coda, especially on the days where thunderstorm, because she would get so scared and she would jump up to my chest, you know, when in my bed. Normally she would sleep at the edge of my bed, you know, like between my legs, by my feet. But on thunderstormy days, she'd be so scared of the thunder, and she'd come up to my chest, and I could hear her heartbeat go like this, and then I could hear it slow down, and she would match the heartbeat with mine because she'd be like safe and comfortable. So it was so silly and dumb, but so cute, because that's just how it was. I would sing her the Reba theme song. I'd be like, a single mom who works too hard. And in earnest. And I feel like that helped her. I don't know. And I am a terrible singer. Sometimes I feel like, you hitting that shit now. But I would do that. Do you think you're do you think you would to your Pokemon? Oh my god, I would sing to my Pokemon non-stop. Are you kidding? I would sing non-stop. They'd be so annoyed with me. But then there'd be a few of my Pokemon, they'd love it. It's a cute, thanks. Listen, we're all terrible singers until we get into the shower, and then we're amazing. I was mostly cussing them for trying to go behind the stove, where it's dangerous. I have got a full day singing with my daughter like it was a musical. That's cute. Oh, but like in song? Please don't go behind the stove. Slash you. Ooh, you know what? What we need to do, once Cheeky evolves, we're going to take a photo of the stats. Because then he's going to get another boost when he gets Flagon. The Soda Pop dance from K-Pop Demon? I don't even know what that is. Rendition of Baby It's Cold. Baby It's Cold outside. Sub-Zero temps. I can't do Sub-Zero anymore. I can't do cold weather. I left New York. Don't miss it at all. Left or right, chat? Whoever says it first. We're going to hit left or right. I went back to New York in January for a friend's baby shower type of thingy, and it was like 11 degrees. I'm pretty sure I got sick on the plane or whatever because something was going around. But it could have easily been the weather. It was like 11 degrees. I could not. Like, I hoop out in like 90-something degree weather here, like 30 minutes for cardio. I'd rather that all day. I'm sweating. Just, oh my god. I'd rather that than cold. Right, I miss my dog. Rest in peace. Time to get a dog after you move, maybe next year. When I'm ready, I'm ready. I love asking questions. The best way to expand one's. Yeah, exactly. And like, it gives me a chance to connect with you guys. And I always encourage everyone to get in on the questions asked too, because then we can all kind of learn about each other. Let me show you a perfectly awful, horrifying time. They said, "I've a taste of my super Pokemon hard battling power. Down, evil. Up, evil." Look at this little girl. She looks like Miss Magius. Psychic Nicholas. We got a Nicholas in chat. Speaking of names, you'll never find a Bonnie with a Y license plate anywhere. Ever. Not seen one. Crunchity Crunch and Kadabra, and I'm gonna have to kick this punching bag Wobbuffet. Oh my god, he's got such high defense, right? Nice. So he had either high defense or that's a lot of HP, right? Future Sight? Nah, you're not gonna hit nobody, bro. You're gonna go down well before that. Sorry to say, Kadabra, you should have saw that first before you did a Future Sight. We're gonna do a Fly Ski, and now we're gonna do a Slash Ski. Alright, nothing to worry about, chat. We're fine. Zuko is just such a dominant beast. Zuko grew to level 55, my man. 152, 136, 112. So good. Got in. Bohdi got 1728 from winning. So many Pokemon themed clothing in the Pokemon world? Absolutely. I mean, there's plenty of Pokemon themed clothes in our human world. See? I may be past my prime, but I suggest you not patronize me.
You're not getting through to the end. Not if I can help it.
It's hard for me to do, like, effeminate voices when I do these things. You might be a level 100 by the time you get to the 84, maybe, right? Flying on 2 levels way crazy. Best part of cussing at your pets is they can't understand. Exactly, I would do the same thing. That's so funny. That's so funny. But all out of love. Because Coda, she was so cute, but she was a blonde. Like, she was so dumb, but just so precious. She was all beauty. No brain. And I think she knew that, and she just reveled in it. Does he know? Know what? A lot of partners? It's super effective. Cheeky game 4. Oh, level 44. I think they did something like that on Ron's channel where they would choose a Pokemon and come up with merchandise, not so much fashion. I'm gonna take a photo of this. Max HP 111. Just dumb baby. I hear you. How could you be so ludicrously strong? Damn. Because Blaziken was just destroying all of Poland on his own since he was a baby. Oh, look at that. Okay, so you do that. Now we'll go all the way up here. And then we'll do this. Okay, interesting. Now we're at the front. Okay, and then this must have opened up that. Or nope. That's where we're going to come back from. Right? Okay. So from here... Am I tweaking? Okay, hold on. So then... Oh, where did... I think we went right, so we're going to go left this time. Let me see your talent. Oh, you need to show me how tenacious the psychic type can be. He started going behind the surf specifically so I'd chase him. Oh, so he was smarter than he looked. Because he's trying to get your attention. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we've been... Why do you have a level 36 Ralt? What level does Ralt evolve, chat? And Spoink 2. I'm sure Spoink doesn't evolve that late. Past 36? Bro, what are these gym people doing, bro? They hire just anybody. That's what I've been saying all this time. They just hire anybody. I hope we can evolve Cheeky by the end of, oh my god, we're 2.5 hours in? Dang. 20? Thank you. Cats. I've always been a dog person more, but I'm not against cats. You know what it is with cats? Especially with my low vision, no peripheral? They startle me because they're so quiet. And they're just like, you look and it's like right next to your head on the couch. With dogs, especially Coda, she's small. She's got like a collar. Well, I guess if you had a collar and you put a lot of things on the cat's collar, but like, you always know when they're coming. They're like, at face value, you get to like really see what they're about. But did y'all ever stone these babies? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Jump in the shower? Cats hate water, right? You had a dog. You had a cat dog. Remember that show? Cat dog? Spoinkball's at level 30? Like I said, they just be hiring anybody. You possess spectacular talent. Oh my, your battle style is fantastic. We need to get a third member, like a team member. Alright. So then we're gonna do it again. Okay, then we're gonna do... Okay. I mean, we might as well have to fight them, I guess. When you lose to me, don't be too hard on yourself. It's not that you're weak, I'm just too strong. Even at the risk of life, I will win this battle. Jesus. Both of them. Potbelly pig, that's so cute. Have a cat who knows how to spider monkey walk? What does spider monkey walk? Cat wants your attention, cat screams at you. The bathtub after Little Box Town? Oh, very clean cat. Okay, look, at least this guy has like a Curlier. Curlier's a little ballerina. And then this guy is just like an onion yoga man. Crunch has been pretty clutch. Ooh, we're gonna need to have Crunch though. We're gonna need to have Crunch against the gym leader, so maybe I ought to just start saving Crunch alone. Mildly allergic, Electrophoxygen. That is difficult. My dog Coda, she had long, beautiful fur, so it would just be all over the place because she would shed. So anyone allergic, it was difficult. But people loved that dog. Like, I had so many people who were afraid of dogs or just, you know, like nervous around dogs because their upbringing. Hell, like that was me before we got the dog. I was horrified of dogs because of a traumatic experience. But like everyone would get over their fear. They'd be like, Coda's so cute, she's so nice, she's so this. Yup. It's true. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let me get so hold on. So we gotta go here. Okay, so there we go. Now we gotta go here. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm being silly. Alright, we go here. Now we do that. Hey. Okay, perfect. We cleared that space. Oh, how lucky. Tape. Were you surprised? Foo 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 foo. Were you surprised that there are two gym leaders? That there are two gym leaders? We're twins. We're twins. We don't need to talk because we can each determine what the other is thinking, all in our minds. This combination of ours. Can you beat it? That's cute. Ever seen a spider monkey at zoos? Probably not. I mean, it sounds like a vaguely familiar thing. I've heard of it because you guys told me about spider monkey from Ben 10. It evolves at 30. You have ethers. He literally screamed at me until I put him in there. For the wedding I was at this last week, couple's cat was a ring bearer. That's cute. My headcanon Pokemon evolved based on the quality of the trainer. That's why Lance has an under level. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It's a nice little fun way to like change up like their own programming errors and stuff, or like little errors in general. Like to train it. Yeah, that's so sweet. A rescue dog. We're here. Double battle gym leader. Hell yeah! It's such a fun. Whoa! Look at Claydol. One of my favorites, and the color palette looks so crazy. It looks like the brightness has been punched up a little too high. Because it's one thing if it had a black outline and that was its color, whereas with Xatu you can see the outline is darker. Claydol has very tonal like outline. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna use Crunch here. We're gonna use a double. Oh, double kick's not gonna do anything because it's rock and it'll negate the psychic, right? Better than us using Blaze Kick against rock. I think. Yikes. Maybe what I ought to do is have him hit Claydol. Oh lord. Oh lord! I'm actually scored. Earthquake? We're dead. I should have saved. Oh my god, Zuko is a beast. It doesn't affect... Okay. That's crazy. Okay, so Cheeky, I need you to probably crunch Claydol. And we're gonna need to... Oh, this is exciting. Now I'm... Okay, I'm excited. We'll restore Max Battalion. We'll do a hyper Battalion on Zuko. Started service dog training with my dog? Hell yeah. Triple battles after Gen 5. One of our cats used to escape through a hole in the outside. Push its back in defense and maneuver herself. There are some cats that they want to be outside cats. Okay. Wow, is that really how much they did last time too? Earthquake? No. Zuko survived it last time. As long as it's not a critical, we're straight. Thank God. This is not going to be the most riveting gameplay, alright? But you have to bear with me. We gotta survive this a few more times, and then we'll do another Hyper Potion on Zuko. What does he know? Zuko's met his level. His match. Again, as long as it's not a crit. Look, for some reason, you notice it did damage that took me to yellow last time. But this time, come on, miss your Earthquake, which is an impossible thing. They're smart. They really be doing little strategies together. Guess what? I can cheese it out. Yeah, you guys want to use items all the time? So can I. How's that for fair? Guess you didn't see that with your psychic abilities. No! Oh my god, all that hard work. Bro, we're running out of crunches. Blaze Kick? He's a rock, right? Or is he ground? Wait, maybe Blaze Kick. Maybe we can put him out of commission. Oh, I could have just... Oh, bet. Lunatone. Sunny day? Oh, you just made me stronger. Well, you gonna learn today, you little twins. You don't piss me off. Now I'm gonna sit upright. Okay. Brunch. This Z2. Oh, Lunatone's psychic, right? He's a rock. Oh, this... Okay, wait. So if he's rock, he'll be strong against my... No, the rock will negate my fighting... Because the psychic. The psychic negates the rock weakness to fighting. Ground children. Okay. I'm trying to think, chat. Because the psychic could take... Obviously, all the psychic can take me out. Loki, I should heal Zuko. I'm gonna blaze kick the shit. I'm gonna kick Zatu's head off. Shouldn't have high defense, yeah. This is the Brawl versus Brawn conversation. You can do all your cool psychic things, but if I get near you, I'm literally lopping your head off. Soul Rock. Ooh. Can't hit Lunatone at all? Hypnosis? Okay, you can put him to sleep. Is there an item that can heal both people? Or is that too corny? Okay, if it's neutral damage, that's good. Citrus Berry, really? Punch? Cheeky, if you wake up now, you will be a Cheeky Nando's legend for life. Wait, they're... No, these guys are rock psychic, right? The other one, ground psychic. Double kick. And neutral, I'd rather do neutral. Double kick. Oh, we're so back. We're so back with it. Zuko, if you can survive this hit from the Soul Rock, you really are the Prince of Hoenn. Cheeky's fast asleep. Wake up, man. Oh. Okay, that's not bad. Sunlight is shrunk. Alright, we're gonna use a Hyper Potion here. Alright, he can take a few more of these hits. You can't hit Lunatone? Oh, we just destroyed him. Maybe you should evolve Cheeky before this battle? No, we're good. We're good. We never give up. We're never afraid. Double kick it. And this one's going to be a crit right here. What did I say? What did I say? Light work, Zuko. Zuko has a migraine at most. That's my king right there. Sunlight is strong. Whatever. You can't eat food. You a rock. Cheeky, I need you to do the last hit right here. Blaze kick in the glorious sun to obliterate this sun rock back into the sun. My man. We did it. Cheeky gained 1,000. Cheeky at level 45. Hold on, let me take a photo of the stats and then we're going to compare it. That's what I'm talking about. We need good moves for Cheeky, that's the only thing. Oh my god, Cheeky's gonna evolve while he's asleep. Then he's gonna wake up and see he's a brand new beautiful creature. Our combination was shattered. It can't be helped. You've won. So, in recognition, take this. Yo, we just scammed these kids out of $8,400. Soul Rock and Lunatone are in Gen 7. I heard that. I remember that. Cheeky's evolving. Let's go. They added Trapinch to this line. Trapinch was his own thing. Let's go. What's up, Draco? Perfect timing for you. Can you tell the stream leader what happened to Kaiba after he crosses Yugi? Huh? What is that a reference to? You ever wake up and become an entirely different species? Actually, it's the second time that's ever happened. Ding, ding. Let's see. The Mind Badge enhances the special attack and special defense of Pokemon. What does that mean? Does that mean literally all these badges actually elevate all of our Pokemon in some way? Is that a thing that every badge does? DMO4. Unpack Tate and Lisa twins? I would have never guessed, Justin. Calm Mind. Oh, boring. For Psychic Pokemon. Okay, let's look at our Flygon. Let's go. Cheeky just really with the EXP shit. Okay, let's see. Ready? So prior to... Wow, we got some decent jumps. Like almost 20. So 113 HP to 140. 78 attack to 102. 97 defense from 68. 85 special attack from 58. Wow, some sizable jump. 67 to 94 defense, and then 78 to 105. Now, compared to his brother Blaziken, wait a second. Wow, hold on. Flygon is very fast. We're already at 105 speed. He's 10 levels under Blaziken. We have just about the same special defense, so the special defense is rather high. Special attack is clearly lacking compared to Blaziken. The attack is abysmal next to Blaziken's attack, which is insane. And then the defense is just there. So another 10 levels, like, Cheeky's going to be pretty formidable teammate. Alright, cool. So we're just under 3 hours, chat, of stream. What should we do now? Wait, what happened to Mossbeard? If you want to know what they're up to, go visit the Space Center. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll heal. Maybe tomorrow's stream we do versus Kyogre. No, technically we never did versus Groudon. I lied. No, I lied to my chat. I presumed when we went into Team Magma base, we were going to fight Groudon. We didn't. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, is that Phalanx? I just saw human Phalanx. They're storming in. Regional Flygon? That'd be so sick. I mean, at this point, I'd rather it just, again, be a brand new dragon bug, you know? There's nothing sneaky about us. I jebaited y'all. I'll click jebaited. No. Alright, I guess we're pushing through with this stuff. Not the greatest back sprite, but alright. Let's see. I mean, he's going to be a lot more effective now. Again, it really sucks that we had one that lowered the attack. But we'll make do. Magma Links? My god. It's evolved. Oh, you just happen to have a low vision. She got that shit on, no? Zubat. I know, right? Because human Phalanx sounds like human Caterpillar. We'll crunch you to death. We're Dragon Ground, right? We need to have Earthquake. But the issue is I always have Zuko up in the front, and he's weak to that. So we need to be like cheeky and have like another Pokemon with like a flying type or a levitate kind of mon, you know? Also, Sandtomb is just not going to cut it. Can someone check when we're going to get the next ground type move for Cheeky? Ran out of fuel. Human phalanx of Spartans. That's so true. I guess strolls on the beach aren't safe. Oh, look at all these poor people. They're sitting on the side. They're scared. Don't worry, y'all. I got y'all back. A giant chunk of metal bursts through the skies and flies into space, but Team Magma wants to spoil that dream of mine. I'm not having any of that. I know that things are a little haywire right now, but the rocket launched safely. That's successful launch number 1. So maybe this like triggers like Deoxys or something. I don't know. And then Rayquaza's like, no, Deoxys. The rocket fuel that Space Hunter has in storage, that's what we're after. We mean to take every last bit of it. Yeah, we need a good ground type move then to get that stab, because what is it, Sand Tomb or whatever we have is just not it. It is not it, chat. We need to figure out what the sound is, chat. It's definitely coming from like either Streamlabs or something. He doesn't learn any more ground moves? What's wrong with these people, man? They make him evolve mad late. Being a ground thing is his whole shtick. Our leader said no one, but no one gets past me. Level 65 Hyper Beam? That's very underwhelming. Level 53? Why is his move pool so underwhelming? And it's so hard to get him to evolve. We'll go through our TMs and see if we have a cool ground type move to get. Sandstorm just what makes us harder to hit or raises our accuracy. How does that work? Oh, you give flying on earthquake? I mean, we might as well, right? I don't think there's another earthquake mon we want. I got you. Oh, mighty of fate. Do we want to teach him Earthquake? Is that the best bet? Like I said, the only thing is then Blaziken's going to get hit by it in like team battles if I need to use a ground move. $600, you broke ass. I like that he moved to the side. He's like, no one's gonna get past me. And then 10-year-old beats him. He's like, I'm sorry. Go on in. Bullet Seed, Hidden Power, Giga Drain. That's grass. Dig is a pretty good one. Dig is a great ground type move to have. Oh, there's Sandstorm here. Shockwave. Rock Tomb. Obviously a rock move. I don't even have... I say let's teach him... I'm going to forego give him Earthquake and teach him Dig. What do you guys think? Let me see what you guys think, because I don't have Earthquake. Dig would allow me to safely use it. Wow, these guys. You're number 3 to 1, but you still want to take us on? No, don't tell me I gotta do y'all one at a time, bro. Why can't y'all just do 2 and then 1? Let me know if I should do Dig. Because that way then Blazuka won't get hurt when we have team battles. Although it would be nice to be able to hit 2 enemy Pokemon at one time. Blaziken could probably tank it. And lost. It's too soon to be relieved. I think that if Earthquake is Hintermere, you should get it. But I don't know where it's going to be. You take all these Magma Grunts? I'm not sure to dig. Alright, we'll see. We'll sit on it for a little bit. But Sand Tomb is just not it. I think in the newer Pokemon games, we can use our TMs as many times as I want, right? Whereas HMs are unlimited. Now TMs are unlimited. Correct? War? Oh, you brought out the beast Lincoln, bro. Remember Lincoln came out swinging for us and like held it down. The C4 Caverns? Yeah, but I don't have to wait all that time just to get like a ground type, right? I'm just gonna teach, you know what? I'm just gonna teach, I want to say my Kyogre new Earthquake or something. That sounds about right. TMs didn't break. Gotcha. Oh, really? That soon? I felt like I was thinking later. Let's do Crunch. Oh, is the next location? So let's just save it for Cheeky then. What's the consensus say? Why would Team Magma want to steal Rocket Field? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, there goes Steven. Let me go help out my mates. He's probably beating the shit out of him. Team Magma, what's the point of stealing rocket fuel?
Since you're so curious, you deserve an explanation. We're going to jettison the entire load into Mount Chimney. With Groudon gone, we have no need for that sly keep of a mountain, so we'll use the fuel's power to make the volcano erupt. It will be savage.
Oh, that's good. I like how he jumped all the way back and fuck it up. Clear out the way, don't you dare interfere. What? We dual battle?
Hey, we come all the way to get some fuel, and we if you gotta mess with us, still we'll take care of you at the same time.
You're gonna help me? Let's go into battle together. Oh, this is fire! That is true. I don't know why. Use Pokemon and confirm? What does that mean? No entry? What does that mean? Enter. What? First, second. Oh, okay. We have to choose 3 at a time. Okay, I'm about to say. I will send Lincoln in. Answer the battle? No. Confirm. Bro, that was mad unnecessary. Yeah, it could have been Dragon, Blood, Flying, any of that stuff, right? Ooh, this looks cool. Cheeky and Matang. Oh, we got an Agron. Nice. Magma Leader Maxi and Magma Admin Tabitha. Tabitha? Okay. Matang. Who has a Steel type trainer? Against Magma is going to be tough for you. Okay, so even Cheeky is just a little higher than where they were, you know. Wow, we've come a long way. We'll use Dragon Breath. I guess I'll help take out the camera up so he doesn't hurt your Matang. Mighty in his attack missed. Psychic against a Psychic? You must be dumb. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Wait, what am I thinking? Why did I think that? Cheeky gained 10, 12, nice. Level 46. Oh, Garchomp. That's their dragon. That's right. That's so interesting where they went Dragon Ground and then Dragon Ground for the pseudo. Dragon Breath once more. Steven's AI in this battle sucks. I misunderstood. I don't know why I thought it was a psychic and a psychic type, and I'm dumb. But any pseudo? But I guess back to back, right? Because like Gen 3, Dragon Ground, like not pseudo, and then the pseudo of the next generation. Just for variety's sake. Critical hit? Yeah, that's the issue with it. Garchomp comes right after, so. Nice. Okay, Matang's taking names. This is cool. I like that, like, the leader is fighting with the admin, and we're fighting with who will eventually realize it's the champion like this. That's pretty cool. Cheeky's confused. Cheeky. Mr. Presents talk? What's up, Jay? What do we want to talk about? Let's hear it. You have any hot takes? We'll go, you know, since a lot of people have joined, now that's the latter half, and we're going to be wrapping up stream soon. We'll slow down now. There's some here that don't love it. I like it. I don't think the back wings are necessary. To me, that's kind of vestigial. If the full-on direction is like the top heavy wings, let that be the focal point, especially if there's a consistent design element with the shoulder wings and the ankle wings. I think people are overreacting to it. I just don't like the cynicism that lives in people. I like it. What's your favorite song, Bonnie? It's probably Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fear. I struggle to choose a singular song, but I think that encapsulate such a unique feeling to me that makes me, I think, nostalgic, and that feeling makes it kind of my favorite if I like broke it down, because obviously I like a lot of songs, but at the end of the day, like, you know, over time things kind of, like right now I've got a few songs on my playlist, like from the Superman picture. I mean, it's not that it's from it, but what is it, the Teddy Bears featuring Iggy Pop, Punk Rocker, like that's not like non-stop right now. In the Flesh by Aries, that's another one that I'm playing a lot. But you know, like naturally it'll fall off a little bit, but like, so when it comes to favorite songs, I think it's tethered to my upbringing and youth and what I'd hear and what makes me feel like it's something that could live for a long time. Favorite song is same favorite song as Groot. That's funny. Met my expectations. Nice. You're a very reasonable person, Jim. So like I can trust. You know, you're not gonna come in and be like, it was like, I'm telling you, that comment section, I had to quickly peel away so that energy didn't reach me. Not that I would let like low vibration even touch me, but like seeing everyone like whining, this could have been an email, this, that, the other. I'm like, y'all really need to touch grass. Seriously. It's just, it's a 20-minute direct that you put the weight of the world on. Find a hobby. Garchomp Flying Ground very different design-wise in combat. True. It makes the back-to-back less egregious, but I'd still rather stronger diversity between the generations to get, especially because the weight. You know. We're looking at it in hindsight, but we say the weight between Gen 9 and Gen 10, or any gen, you know? Having the chance to, like, see what's coming up next, that's really exciting, and obviously no one scoffed at Garchomp. We're like, holy shit, that's the coolest thing ever. I haven't been paying attention to this battle at all. Like, we're still fighting. It's crazy. Somebody's confused, somebody can't escape, this thing happened, da-da-da-da. Actress and Guja have a similar situation. The bigger issue, I feel, is the same niche, not type. Well, no, well, Haxorus is like a soft pseudo-legend, and Gudra's a true pseudo-legend. Uncrocker's way good. Imagine Glitch's reaction to Mega Dragonite? Who's Glitch's? And she was like, nah, Dragonite doesn't need a Mega Evolution, Dragonite needs it. What's funny about what she said it's supposed to be? Beginning to make me like Dragonite. Firefighting pseudo? Oh my god, the internet would be up in arms for him. Oh, Glitch X City. Yeah, right. Love the clapping in this. It's so funny, right? It's kind of cute in its own little way. The tank snapped out of its confusion. Metal Claw. Ooh, good hit. Takedown. This Metang has been a beast, bro. Good on you. Amnesia. I mean, it's possible for the mid stages and whatnot to get like, they can make any rule they want. Nobody could ever say like, it's established kind of like precedent where Slowbro, right, has a Mega Evolution, but it's the middle form. Oh no, it's not. In my Dex Neo, I made Slowbro the middle and then let it evolve into Slow King. But in reality, Slowbro is... Oh yeah, okay. So, I mean, but again, they can make any rule. So they could have done like a Mega Dragonair. But I'm more than content with Mega Dragonite. It's gonna grow on people. People react very viscerally to these things. You know? Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh no, I'm not. I knew he was gonna hit Mighty, and that's why I hit camera. Yeah. I listened to the music beforehand. She is very, very talented. And I think she was featured on like official Pokemon media recently too. Like there's some sort of like Pokemon show and some people are on there. Tell them to send me a check and I'll do something with them. That'd be dope. If you guys were to message them, could you imagine like, hey Pokemon Company, this guy, Mr. Bonny John, he's done like really cool stuff. Imagine I started working for them. Back with Boyga. We finally finished that battle. That was a long one. They better give me some guapo, bro. I just want to expand the land mass. That's all you want, bro? You were trying to explode a volcano and summon, like, this entity because I just wanted to... Shut up. You're going to jail with our leader. 5,000 dollars? Didn't the twins give us more money? We failed to make the volcano erupt. We failed to control Groudon after we had awoken it. Is our goal to expand the land misguided? Oh wait, that's not the voice I gave this guy before. It's like a dorky, nerdy guy, I think.
If we, Team Magma, are wrong, might Team Aqua's goal to expand the sea also be...
I love how he's like, we're wrong. Were they right all along? He's like, they too are fucking idiots.
Alright, we'll give up on the fuel. There appears to be more important matters that I must examine.
Ooh, that was too intense. Bohdi, thank you. No, he wouldn't sound like that. I had something to give you as thanks for your support. Please come see me at home after this. Oh yes, I don't live in Rustboro City. I live right here on this island. Where's his house? Yes, Rosa, I'm complaining about 5,000. Two twins gave us more money. Those twins were probably 10 years old each. Actually, they look younger than us. This is a scientific man who has all this money to do all these operations, and the most between the two of them, it's two people. Is $5,000? Come on. They've really become popular recently? Hell yeah. I think you mentioned that last time. I didn't realize, I forget their name, but they're getting bigger and bigger. It's amazing. Tell them if they need an artist to do an album cover or something. Hit me up. You guys are my, like, into getting, like, cool, crazy jobs, okay? We know this guy named Mr. Bonny John. It should work for you, Mr. Nintendo. Or like, hey, cousin. Hey, Oni boy cousin. I know this really amazing artist. You should work with him. He deserves lots of money. You're also professional gym leaders. These are professional villains that installed how many $1 million worth of material? Am I going crazy? Why do little 10-year-old kids, less than that, give more money than an evil-ass organization that have, like... You saw the drills and stuff, right? And they're, like, moving an entire organization across all of Hoenn. And they need $5,000. 51 bucks? Because it's based on yen. Oh, is that the actual... Where's his house? Do I know? Hold on. Did I go here? I did. Jesus. Oh, Cat's Eye! Oh, wow. Wait, that's your wife's first cousin? They're like, yeah, that's true. We did it. We spent all the money on evil things. I love that. Oh, here he is. That's your crib. Bohdi, as you can see, there's not much here, but this is my home. Thank you for all that you've done. This is a token of appreciation. It's the hidden move, die. No need to be shy. You've earned this TM. Thank you so very much, Steve. While you're using surf, you should notice dark patches of water. Use dive, come to deep water like it. You'll drop to the seafloor. When you want to come back up, use dive again. In some places, it won't be possible for you to surface though. Thank you. There's an underwater cavern between Moss Deep and Stopless. You know, the one that Captain Stone found in his submarine. So should we say... Dang, so what do I do for the thumbnail? We didn't end up fighting Groudon. Could I go fight Groudon? Actually, I don't kind of want to know. Oh, do I catch Groudon and Kyogre like back to back? Is that a thing? After they're getting popular? That's incredible. Congrats to you, Daniel. I'll be popular one day. Just watch, guys. Not gonna be for the YouTube. It's gonna be for art. You guys are gonna be like, we used to watch him stream. Okay, I don't know where to go. Let's do Palkinev. He said, hold on. He said between... How do I zoom out? Zoom view? I don't want to do zoom view. Oh, here we go. So... Sutopolis, and here's Mossdeed. Okay. I know. First of all, we need to save. I mean, excuse me. What do you think, chat? Yeah, I guess it's 3 hours in. Why don't we save? And, I know what I'm gonna do for the thumbnail. Why don't we go out to the water? And then we'll just find the place. Turtleneck and sunglasses, then you're halfway there. Is that like a you made it look? That would be kind of a fit. We must away. I have been buying a lot of clothes for myself. For the first time. Getting rid of a lot of my hand-me-downs and dressing up and feeling good in clothes. I threw away, or not threw away, like moved them to the side. I'm gonna donate them. What a difference when you like start curating for yourself and like, you know, in a simple way, like clothes contain memories in the same way our hair and scent, and you know, like when I was heavier and whatnot, like I don't associate myself anymore with that individual. So when I got rid of those clothes, or when I would wear them, I'd feel a set type of way. No one's able to swim? Or dive, rather. Larry, it was a pleasure to have you all this way. But we need to get a water Pokemon and replace you with it. And it's not going to be Tentacool. Oh, also a scarf? You know, that's something really funny to think about, because I was thinking, right? Do I need to come up with a certain look for these videos? Oh, what is that? I want to get that item. Look, they're guarding it. Actually, before I do that, what I'll first do. So I was like thinking, do I need a look when I do these like creative vlog conversation videos that it's coming up next? And I'm like, well, I got nice dress shirts. I've got like, you know, everything in between. It got away? What? How am I supposed to like... Is there a special way I call in the... It got away... Bro, am I doing something wrong? Oh, you love Tentacruel, bruh. Take care, Rose. It's okay. I'm about to call it right after this. We'll find the water place at the start of the next thing. What I'll do is I'm just going to get that Pokeball, fight these guys, and we'll call it. Actually, I do believe you should just the way you feel. That's true. Wearing shirts I made, that's fire. Good night, you guys. Oh, I tweaked. So am I supposed to press A as soon as I see the thing? I want a cool water Pokemon to dive with. Alright, what's gonna happen is if I don't get anything on this one, we'll just go up. Bite! I don't get how I'm supposed to call it in. Third Pokemon have excellent vision. We'll destroy these people, grab this item, and then we'll find... Oh crap, actually... Yeah, you know what, we'll just do it at the start. Larry can't dive, apparently. He's too baby. Oh look, the sprites overlapping each other. That's not something they accounted for, I guess. These guys are kind of low level. Could be me. Cheeky's gonna catch up to Zuko any moment now. It's a shame he has such a bad nature for his actual stat set. Aiden sent out Scammery. No, Larry doesn't. I think when I looked it up, Larry wasn't able to learn. I'll double check because both you guys asked, so maybe I missed it. But we'll see. Cuban style button ups? The merge pack. Yeah, I gotta like really hone in on what I want to do for the day before merch. It's coming. No. You knew. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do nothing too crazy because you know, I really want to get started on like this next phase of stuff, and as I've been telling you guys, my director is like, enjoy this precious time before classes start. So, but once I finish, I think as far as post game, I'll probably just do, oh, rare candy, that's kind of worth it. I'll probably, let's check if dive could be taught too. I could have sworn Lotad couldn't learn. Yeah, Larry not able. Larry and dive are not compatible. But yeah, I'll probably at most, well, actually, is Rayquaza gonna be post Elite Four? Was it before? I don't remember. Maybe it was. This is probably gonna be level 70. So obviously it's Emerald. If Rayquaza is like post Elite Four, we definitely have to do that. I'll save the Master Ball for that. It's quite fitting, don't you think? Someone double check how the Super Rod works, because I feel like I'm an idiot. Wait, it got away. Why does it get away every time? Oh, it's before? Alright, so we'll do that when we beat the Elite Four. Oh, nice, I did it. I guess you have to hit A real quick. Quick betas with Ray Ray? I got you. What's gonna be the best move? It's before. Okay, so we might just beat the Elite Four and like probably end it there. But I promise you, the last stream will, and you know, I'll let people know because you know I don't want anyone to miss it live because we've been through this journey together for like years now. Wow, it's bittersweet. That'll be the day where we watch a lot of the older content and all. She's hurt by Whirlpool. I'll use a great. I hope Wilmer can. Wilmer's got to be able to dive, right? Well, it's not gonna really matter because I mean I'm just gonna capture Rayquaza and like. Not like I'm gonna play this game after, you know? If it were the latest game, like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and it's like a Pokemon I'm gonna transfer out and stuff, like, I'd probably, you know, a 10-yo team? A 10-year-old team? Yeah. Actually, yeah, even then, now that I think about it, even the legendaries I was catching in Scarlet and Violet, I didn't even, Latios and Latios comes after? Dang, I do love them. But again, like, the goal more so is just to beat the game and hang out with you guys, you know? Blaziken overleveled child, Flygon favorite child, Larry the mascot, Rayquaza game's legendary. I mean, low-key, I wouldn't really even mind making the entire team Blaziken, Flygon, Larry, Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza and end the game there. That would be amazing. That would be incredible. Oh, look how goofy this sprite looks right here. It's kind of cute. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna take out Shuppet. Because Shuppet's moveset's kind of whack. Larry, you get to live for another day. Wailmer. Oh, I didn't give Wailmer a name. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll do Dive. My man. Wailmer. Lotad lives on lakes. Of course you couldn't dive into a massive ocean, you know? Mist. That stops reduction of abilities. Boring. If it doesn't do number damage, we don't care. Tropius is also useless now. That's true. We use Cheeky to fly. But at the very least, he gives us a little type coverage with the grass. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, Wailmer is... Should I just go find the place now, chat? And just have it ready for the next stream? Yeah, that's what we'll do. Again, I know what I'm going to do for the thumbnail. I don't know. I feel like this is the right place to dive. This feels right. The sea is deep here. Well, we'll use dive. Dang, part of me wants to start exploring, chat. No, I can't. I can't. I'm going to save here. Alright, let's start wrapping up. Chat. We're 3 hours, 16 minutes into the stream. Stretching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Once again, these streams go by really fast. Like, great. Look how cool the purple and blues are, like, lighting up my face now. Thank you for joining me. Feel like we got a lot covered. We never really figured out what the sound was. We talked about Mega Dragonite, the Pokemon Presents. We get right into it. Absolutely. Stay classy indeed. Have a wonderful night today. Make sure you guys have a fun, productive, safe day tomorrow. I'll see y'all around the same time, I want to say. And yeah. Drink Kyogre's property. We'll end it right there.